Everyone go check out DR Sports Talking Tactics right now. Matisse, tell them, why should they watch this?
Because we're sick.
All right, is that all you're going to give? All right, fair enough. Because we're sick, go watch the show right now.
Hi everyone, my name is Laurie and welcome along to another DR Sports production, Game Day Live. Tonight, we feature the Champions League semi-final deciding second leg between Man City of the UK and the holders and 14 times winners of the Champions League, Real Madrid. Really looking forward to this one tonight. It's going to be an exciting night. But without any further ado, let me introduce my distinguished panel. Starting with, who shall we go with? To my right, let's go with the home team. To my right, Will in the house, representing Man City.
How you doing? Here we are. It's a big day. It's the day we've all been waiting for. Did us dirty there with the intro. 14 times winners. Not forgetting that 1970 European Cup Winners' Cup, which is European pedigree to me. It's a massive day, and I can't wait to get this game going.
He's very excited, man. I'm feeling the energy. And to my left, a man who leads little introduction, but he's here in the house. Raul in that, representing Madrid.
Vamos. I don't know.
And to my left, special guest on the night. I would say neutral under normal circumstances, but tonight I suspect different. Mr. Man United superfan, none other than Flex in the building. What are you saying?
Hala. I'm saying Hala Madrid. Vamos! Vamos!
Why are you capping so hard for Madrid?
Why are you capping so hard?
Explain yourself.
If Tottenham were about to win the Champions League, what would you do?
That's
right.
Point.
There you go.
That's it.
And actually, if Tottenham were about to get Invincibles, what would you do? Because that's the equivalent here. They're on to do.
No, but is your hatred for City now as bad as ours is for Tottenham? I thought your go-to hatred.
No, I'm not gonna say that. But as we were talking about before we went live, actually, is that City are on the cusp of doing achieving greatness. You know, my team did it. We've done the treble. No Manchester United fan wants that. No Manchester United fan can see that. And this could be really, really peak for Man United if City get to do a treble. Now, what is good is that it's in our hands because we can literally stop them doing it, regardless of what happens here. But if we can get to that FA Cup final and they're already out of it, you know, the treble, then that'll be great. And that's what I'm here to try and make sure happens.
Yeah.
Well, without belabouring the point, right, just quickly, what about the notion of an English club winning the Champions League? Do you not think that's good for British football, the Premier League and stuff like that? No? No resonance?
Anyone but a British team but my team?
So
a British team but my team.
So you don't, even if it means a greater coefficient points down the road or whatever?
I couldn't give a toss about coefficient. No, mate. If it ain't Man United lifting the trophy, I don't want to see no other English team win the Champions League. No.
Okay, let's get into it. Right, let's start with Will. You're the home team. I know you're looking very forward to this game. Just take us through the starting lineup, first and foremost.
So it's the same lineup that we took to the Bernabeu. Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Stones, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, Haaland, De Bruyne, Gundogan. Sorry, I got a bit confused with the way it was laid out. Is
that what you expected? Is that what you wanted?
It's what we completely expected. Obviously, the Ake's out, so that's that. But it's the team we took to the Bernabeu.
What formation will he go with tonight?
It's going to be the same, like 4-3-3, but kind of with De Bruyne kind of taking up a second cycle role occasionally. But yeah, it's going to be the standard that we've gone with. It's probably going to be Akanji on the left as well, in my last, when I was watching the other leg, I was a bit like, maybe I wasn't giving the defence the credit they deserve because Diaz, Stones, they're absolutely fantastic. Rodri ran every inch of that pitch. I mean, this is an elite defence. Diaz and Stones in this stage of Champions League is where they really step up and really prove this. They got us to the final in Porto when it looked like Laporte was going to be one of the best defenders in the world. John Stones displaced him with that partnership, and so I'm expecting to see the same again. Pep did hint at something more fluid in attack. He hasn't changed the personnel, but will he change the way we play? I guess it remains to be seen.
He's talked in the lead up to this game about not wanting to overthink, and then he said that, but then again, I might make change.
Well, he always overthinks, but that's why we love him, because he overthinks sometimes, and often it turns out great. It just happens to be the high-profile games where it hasn't, like leaving Rodri out of the Champions League final.
Okay, moving over to Raul, Real Madrid's lineup, if you could take us through, bro.
Our lineup is basically the same, but we got
One notable exception you should come on to in a minute. But yeah, just
no big surprise, but we have Militao back. So basically, we go with Courtois, then we have Camavinga, Alaba, Militao, and Carvajal. In the middle, we have Toni Kroos, Luquita Modri, and Federico Valverde, and then the striker Vinicius Junior, Benzema, and Rodrigo.
Right, I'm going to say up front that there's a notable omission for me, and that is I'm not seeing Rudiger up there. I must admit, I'm a little taken aback by that, given that I thought he had a very good game against Haaland, and he would seem to be, if not perfect, then the kind of defender you'd want to match up against Haaland, him being very physical. You know, he's obviously very familiar with City, with the Premier League and so forth. I would have thought that he would have started, but listen, I'm not going to second guess the Don. But what's your thoughts on it?
My thought is maybe if we know Ancelotti. Ancelotti is belief in
the master.
Ancelotti believe in the system. He doesn't do any big change game by game. And maybe today he want to see more passing with the ball, more more attack with Militao. It's true that Rudiger was amazing job last week, but it's true that we didn't have one player. We don't have one player because it's true that he just put the focus in Haaland. Let's see what happened today. Could be good, could be bad.
I must admit, I did enjoy that personal battle last week between him and Haaland. It was one of the subplots that made this game so intriguing. Flex, over to you. You've seen the two starting lineups. What's your general view on it? How they match up against each other?
Very even, just like the first leg. Very even, like
it's proper game, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Proper teams.
This is two top teams. So much technical ability on show. So many players comfortable with the ball at their feet. So many players that can go past people, make things happen. You've got quality up front, deadly finishers. It's just you've got like some lines of defenders in there. Like it's a proper Champions League semi-final. This is final worthy, really. And as a United fan, obviously, and for the good of football, I'm here to make sure City don't do it.
How are you going to make sure they don't do it?
I can't.
You put a curse on.
All I could do is
you're juju man.
All I could do is be here and Haaland Madrid and Vamos. That's all I can do. You know? Believe. I want to experience that Real Madrid sort of like prowess, prestige. That's the word I'm looking for. Prestige in the Champions League, where they get it over the line in the big moments and the pressure situations. But this City team, man. Honestly.
Shout out to my boy Expressions in the chat.
What's he saying? Who's he? Because he's been a City fan all season. So is he? What does he think they're winning the Champions League?
Yeah, let him
probably does.
Tell us.
He probably does. What does he say? They should be. They have. What does that say? They should have.
They should have got to me on for City low.
Oh yeah, exactly. he is. See, there you go. That's his allegiance right there. He's saying he should have been on there for City.
Okay.
But
okay.
nah,
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if he can do something against me. To be honest, he's a Tottenham fan now, City fan. No, I don't know. It's impression.
No, but you know what it is, right? This is like a fans' football game as well. I guarantee you, Raul, up and down the length from breadth of this country, everyone's watching this game, no matter if you support City. This is what we say in the black community. We say big things.
Yeah.
Big things are going.
Guys, I would like to ask to you something because I am living here in England. You, because you are Manchester United fan, but the rest of the people, they think it's not the same thought in Spain, guys. I would like to ask to you, as neutral, not to you because you are Manchester City, as neutral. They think that they're gonna destroy us. It's true. It's you so as well. Because in Spain, we don't have this feeling. We don't have the feeling. It's true. We know. It's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be difficult, but not destroy it. We are Real Madrid. No. I am sure.
Just seen a bit of Rudiger.
Brilliant.
No, but you know what it is, Raul? That's a good point you make. I've spoken to a lot of people in the lead up to this game. Flex can attest to this as well because we were speaking about it off air. And the majority of people I've spoken to want Madrid to win, English people. And I was actually quite surprised by that because me personally, and I know it's going to sound, listen, I get a lot of stick for my views are very different from other fans, which, hey, man, I'm happy with that. I'm happy to be different. I don't mind seeing City go through. I'm not going to say, I'm going to be jumping up and down cheering. But I kind of like City still. They've got some very good players, good manager. I like the way they play the game. If they go on and win, listen, we live in a meritocracy. If City go on and win, as long as it's by fair means, not foul, listen, man, you've got to hold your hand up and say they're a very good team. That being said, I understand and I recognise and I acknowledge how strong Madrid are. I already said in the lead up to the show that 14 times winners, you can't argue with that. But I want to ask you something, Raul, and this is something that I said I'm going to ask you. Last week, I got to say, although the game was intriguing, I was a little bit disappointed with Madrid. You kind of stood off City a little bit. What do you think the Don's approach will be tonight with the team, given that it's finally balanced at 1-1? Will he sit in, let City have the ball, or will he try and trap them a bit more?
Listen, at Real Madrid position, I am expecting the same game.
Same game.
We're going to suffer a lot. We need to wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Remember this number, 30 minutes, okay?
I need to coach you through.
Don't rush, okay? Don't rush, because then I'm going to be nervous and no. 30 minutes flex, okay?
Of what? What's
we
that?
need to
Just
30 minutes. We need to
fight,
exactly.
Just make sure you don't
we need
concede.
to suffer 30 minutes, the first 30 minutes, because Guardiola knows that is our double point, to be honest. But then I am thinking that we want to have 1-2 shots and we need to get the goal. If not, we're there.
So it's very tactical. And
The same game. Because look, the same team, basically the same team, 1 year after last year. So
what formation will he adopt tonight, do you think?
To be honest, I agree with Ancelotti. We have the best team possible.
No, I mean like the formation with 4-5-1 or 4-3-3.
No, 4-3-3, because I agree because we don't have any other striker. If we play with 4-4-2, is maybe almost impossible for Vinicius Junior, because he's doing 80-90% of the job this season. Because Benzema, I don't know when it was the last hat-trick for Benzema.
It's interesting you say that, 'cause I remember in the last week you said about Benzema this year, he hasn't been quite...
Exactly,
and
no.
In that game, last week, just felt, need a bit more, Benny, need a bit more from you. Like, it looked a bit leggy.
And it was the two strikers that really didn't make an impact on the game after all. So.
And just maybe for this point, Ancelotti is playing with 4-3-3, just because we don't have any other striker, and we need to push and to get the goal with Rodrigo and Vini, not with Benzema.
Right. Will, what do you think the tactics from Pep will be tonight? Will he go at them?
This is a team that went to the Bernabeu and controlled the game practically from a psychological standpoint, from a possession standpoint.
I think control's a bit strong. You had the majority of the ball.
They controlled the game.
For
the best part of, let's say, 70 minutes of that game, Manchester City were in control of the tie. I mean, look.
Not in the first
I think
half.
You're falling into that trap, that misnomer of having great possession.
I think Real Madrid quite happy to let you have that.
Maybe they were happy, but psychologically, it's draining to keep having to watch the ball get passed around you, regardless of whether you say, oh, they wanted it. No, very few teams, least of all a team like Real Madrid with such attacking players, would want to be out of possession for 70% of a game or whatever it may be. So now at the Etihad, we've had a fantastic home record this season, which isn't always what City are known for. We normally actually do sometimes better away. I know we broke the record for most away wins and away points and whatever in 2017. So, but this season the Etihad has been a bit more of a fortress, extension notwithstanding. So I'm assuming it's going to be more of the same, controlling the possession, controlling the game. Hopefully, the De Bruyne passes we were seeing in the first leg will actually connect with Haaland this time, and because I understand they did limit us to shots outside the box, just in the same way we limited them to shots outside the box, and that's a testament to central defences that are on display here. I mean, these are strong, world-class central defences here. So. As I say, it was 2 shots outside the box that defined that game. We'll see. It may be more of the same. Maybe you'll just be passing around waiting for a mistake.
Okay, and let me ask you another question, indirectly related. So, okay, you've got the league more or less wrapped up following the weekend's results, which we're not going to go into. So, yeah, you got the league pretty much sorted. If you don't go through tonight, how do you judge your season? Is this a massive disappointment, or is it collateral
They don't care about
damage,
Champions
or
League, mate. You know what I mean? They don't care.
is it collateral
They don't
damage?
care, mate. You know what I mean?
Is it collateral damage from a successful season, or are you going to be gutted, or even worse, do you view this as failure?
Put the season to one side for a second. There's a chart. You never know. Obviously, next season we could be stronger. But
No, I didn't ask you about.
But
next season.
this is my answer. This take it or leave it. Next season we could be stronger, but as far as I'm concerned, this could be as good as it ever gets. You never know. Most clubs are never as lucky to be on for a treble in the middle of May, and yet we're here. So if we don't take this opportunity tonight, it will be a massive disappointment. This is a huge week. We were expected to win a third successive Premier League this weekend, and now we face the 14 times champions of Europe in a semi-final.
So does massive disappointment, as you describe it, does that equate to failure?
No.
No?
There's no such thing as failure when you're winning the Premier League.
Okay. Even though you've won it a number of times before. And,
it's unbelievable, this mentality, to be honest.
Believe it, mate, because this is how it is. If you win the league, it's a massively successful season.
Okay. So
and Raul, it's kind of similar question to you, but in reverse. So you've lost out on the title to Barcelona. So you need to win this, really, don't you, tonight, and go through to the final. Which by now, let's be honest, it's not whoever wins tonight would be considered the favourites, but it's not a shoo-in that you're going to win. But if you were to go out tonight, how would that be viewed? Would this be viewed as a failure of a season for you guys, or?
Yes.
See, that's what I like.
No.
Simple, yeah.
I am honest.
point.
If Ancelotti don't go out, if he doesn't go out, it's because he won last season the Champions League and La Liga. That's it. It's so simple. But this season, for us, it's not enough. It's not enough for us.
And my supplementary to that question is, if that does happen, which obviously you'll be hoping it doesn't, does the Don keep his job, or will he be looking elsewhere?
No, the thing is, because the thing is, apparently, it's very, very controversial because he's happy, and another day he said that he had the offer from Brazil. Apparently, he said that the Brazil team is waiting for him. So I don't know what happened. I think he's waiting at the end of the Champions League to say something, and then let's see what happens. My point, we need to change just because we need to change the half of the team. We have, I don't know, more than 7-8 players over 30 years. So
They've got good pace. Just quickly before you carry on. Just quickly before you carry on. Obviously, Will looks like a lonely man over there. There's two Real Madrid fans right here, Haaland Madrid. But there is going to be a special guest joining here. No. And we need to reveal who the CD,
and then campeones,
de Copa.
Campeones,
you win La Liga,
No, are you not congratulating me for the league?
And you congratulating me for the Copa? So come on, go out. You are not playing the Europa 8 years ago. Come on, go out.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Come on.
Man, I'm against you today, though, bro.
Nico, nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, fella.
Because City have truly gone global.
Born and raised in Manchester today.
This is bad.
Give him a seat, man. Give him a seat.
You know
Come on.
Listen, I have my listen, 60-40. Now?
Yeah.
We're gonna destroy it.
Oi.
We are going to do it. Come on, what are you
He
doing?
came from bro, look, he put on the City colours to come and do this to you.
No problem.
But don't worry, I'm here next to you.
It's normal. But then, if we win today, you're gonna change the color. You're gonna put the Inter Milan color. Do you know why? You know why? Because Barcelona is not playing in Europe now 8-10 years ago. Change the team, bro. Change the team.
I was expecting congratulations, Nico, for the league. 14 points off, 4 games left. I was expecting something like that, but
Nico, you have my phone, and I didn't receive one message from you. And we won La Liga, and we win.
well, La Liga.
No, La Copa. We won La Copa. 2 weeks ago, and we beat you in Camp Nou 4-0. Do you remember? 4-0. 4-0. And we beat Atletico Madrid. No easy way. Come on, what are you talking about? What are you expecting my message? Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, things just got very interesting around here.
Cannot wait for the.
Right, so we are 5 minutes to go to this massive game.
Come on, Madrid.
I must admit, this game almost feels like the final in itself. No disrespect to Inter, they won yesterday. Did you guys see the game? What did you think of the game yesterday, Raul?
In Spain, we said infumable. Infumable is like, it's impossible to see. But, be careful. They are not playing to anything. But they are in the final.
They are. You have to be respected.
It's the Italian team. Italian style, you know?
Yeah.
It's Italian style. That's
Exactly.
it.
Will, you saw the game yesterday?
Yep. Just about. It was a bit boring. Luton, Sunderland was more exciting.
Yeah, I
but
was watching that. I didn't watch it. I watched Louis Sunderland.
To be fair, it wasn't a great game, but having said that, Inter were the better team over the two.
Yeah, the first game was really exciting.
Yeah.
The first game was good.
Right, okay, so we're seeing the players now in the tunnel. I must say, man, I'm amped for this game. Got Nico on board. Respect, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for coming in. It's very lively around here. Going to go around the table now and ask for predictions. Who shall we? Let's start with the home team. Will, give us your honest assessment and your prediction of the game tonight.
I'm going to say the same as I said in the first leg. I think it didn't come true, but this time it will. Manchester City are going to win by 2-0.
Okay.
I like it. I like
Okay.
it.
Nico?
Well, I'm gonna say if Manchester plays as they've been playing for the whole season, it's
Don't
gonna be.
don't put excuse. Go for the result. Okay. don't add excuse. Go for the result.
I must say 3-1.
3-1. Wow. That's pretty convincing. Flex to my left.
Hate that shout. That's possible.
It
But
is.
not today.
Exactly.
Not today.
Exactly.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
Vamos.
Vamos. Flex. Come on.
That's pretty convincing.
2-1 Real Madrid.
Exactly. I love it. I love it.
And the last word to
Listen,
our loved Raul.
I don't know. I have a feeling.
What's the feeling, Raul?
2-0 Real Madrid. Listen, because we are going for the goal today. And you are not expecting that. You are expecting one Real Madrid without the ball, without the position. We are going to score today 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then the last goal in the 80 minutes, 90 minutes. And that's it. Go home and cry again.
Let's see.
Go.
So there you have it, people. We have a poll as well. The poll we had, who's going to win tonight. And in that poll, Real Madrid edged it, 55%. And we did have nearly 2,000 votes. So
I'm looking at
good
Nico's
going.
face over here. Nico can just
You know what?
see.
I'm just thinking either this can go really well or it can go really bad. So I'm just praying because you know what? Now jokes apart, Madrid, they are transformers in Champions League. They have something else that no team has. And I'm scared. I'm really scared. But you know what? I trust in this guy. I really trust in this guy.
This is your
this
problem.
Is the year for Man
it's your
City,
problem.
man. This is
But
the year for Man City.
It's your problem. It's your problem because
I just
you believe
complimented
more,
you guys.
You believe more in the people, Guardiola and Messi, than your team, than your color. This is your problem. It's your problem.
Yes.
You know the problem. Manchester City fans are believing the same. If we don't win the Champions League, it's fine. We got the Premier League. I don't know what Guardiola is saying to the people.
right, just before we go to the kickoff, guys, I must do the. I must read out the super chats. Thanks everybody for submitting their super chats. Starting with Mashago, he says, "Raul is box office. Don Robbie should get Madrid over to the Prem for a season just to get them more watch
just on the games as a neutral. Just have everybody.
Ted Bake says, "Isn't City's main aim to win the Champions League?" I think so personally, yeah. Although Will might disagree with that, but me, I think that's the Champions
I'm
League.
a fan. I'm a fan. I'm not a club. I'm not the business.
Debbie Lee Dupree says, "I can understand why people don't want Man City to win. I do believe City. Raul feels like this is not going to end well." Who else we got? We've got another one there. Oh no, that's it. Okay, right, we're getting ready to start now. Ready? Can't wait for this. Flex is looking all amped and he's ready.
I'm nervous. There's a big game.
Flex.
I need this. Oh, I can't have City do it. We need this.
I feel like, unlike everyone else on the panel, I can just kind of sit back and enjoy this because I must say, I'm not personally invested in either team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing City win, as I said before. I do admire, even though, you know, they're an English team and people say the obvious, but I do like the way they play. I like some of their players very much. I like the manager. But then you have to respect Madrid as well. As I said, 14 times winners. I mean, look at that man we're watching there, man.
Come on, Vinny, do
Modric,
the thing, bro.
Benzema.
Do
Look
the
at
thing, bro. Come on.
the amount of talent on display tonight, man, is proper football. This could easily have been the final.
I was actually going to ask Laurie because I know Flex is supporting Madrid. I know who am I supporting. I know who will supporting. But for Arsenal, I didn't know if the fans were going with City or against City, because if I was an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't mind them really winning the Champions League.
Kick off at the Etihad Stadium.
Yeah,
Come on, City!
here we go. You know what? I've said exactly that, and I took stick for it.
But actually, like if they win this game, they might be more focused on the final than actually in the Premier League. And there's a little bit more hope. If I was an Arsenal, I would have a little bit more hope on the Premier.
Not now, Nico. That's gone. Don't
yeah,
give him the Nico. It's over.
No,
Arsenal are not winning league.
I would have said that up until last Sunday.
It is.
but,
Yeah, true.
We threw it
3-0,
away.
right? Yeah.
There's only one.
Right, we're off, people. And straight away, City have got the ball playing out from the back. Madrid, are they committing to the press?
Nah.
Not really, no.
Half, nah.
No, I don't think so.
They've got 4 players up there, but nah, not at all.
This is
So
scary.
you got the extra one.
I think
Derby, innit?
This is very scary, man.
it'd be like a chess match to start with, wouldn't it?
I mean, if Man City play the game they've been playing the whole season, I don't think there's gonna be 2 teams in the game. But if they play like they played in Bernabeu, it's gonna be.
Vamos
In on him. In on him.
Yes,
That's a
I
bad
am.
touch from Rodri, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking a little bit nervous. No, me will.
Carl Walker did just skim Vinicius Junior in the first 30 seconds. So.
He didn't mean it.
I was going to say Pep looks a bit nervous, but he always looks
Nah,
like
he
that,
just,
doesn't he?
yeah.
He always looks
He's always sitting there, he goes like that.
As long as
He's
the
very emotive.
water bottle's not out, it's fine.
Couple of little ones from Rodri there. Tell him to. You know what I mean?
Play.
Nah,
Be
that's
careful.
that's what we like. That's what we like.
Yeah, be careful now. Venga, vamos.
Come on.
They're playing with 3 defenders,
Yeah.
right?
City on the attack, they're looking,
Oh yeah,
they're
Stones.
looking purposeful.
Stones is getting further up already than I.
Stones is Jesus.
Relax.
It's mental. It's mad.
Relax.
Here we go.
Come venga, va.
Oh.
Bien.
Little bit of nerves.
Nervious.
Champions League
Lost
semi-final
by-
again. Was it 14 time winners?
No
It
worries.
is different sometimes, you know.
Experience.
Don Carlo on the side.
Get-
He's got the
get-
cigars in the inside pocket ready.
Get the mistakes out. Get the mistakes out the way now.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic
Out
of.
Oh,
Guys, the
no,
first
it's
2
a-
minutes, I'm just going extra.
Vamos, Militao.
Difference of this year is that they're playing in Etihad. Is on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
The last leg, yeah.
We want to say Carlo Ancelotti never won in Etihad. Real Madrid never go to the final if we lost, if we draw the first game at home.
keep throwing these facts. Keep
Manchester,
throwing them.
listen,
Keep throwing
listen, Flex, trust me, okay?
Okay, I'm trusting you.
We are here to work all the stats. And today is the day. Vamos. I told you 30, 45 minutes,
Yes.
30, 40 minutes.
I need you to keep coaching me through the journey because obviously there's not much good times in Man United right now. So
No,
I don't know what it's like to be in
it's-
these situations for a long time. I need you to just keep me calm. Tell me what's going to happen, bro, on
was
this
gonna-
Real Madrid tip.
I was going to ask Will, are you confident, given that your recent head-to-heads are quite favourable for City?
I mean,
3 wins out of the
confidence not
last
the
5
word
games.
I'd use.
on, shoot.
I'm hopeful, expecting.
Yes. For the start is magnific. For the start.
There's no such thing about confidence when we're in a Champions League semi-final, especially given our record in well, we've lost 2 semi-finals in the Champions League, both to Madrid, I believe. Don't think.
So he's going to be your main
we've
men
only been
tonight?
to 2, yeah.
Who's your main men for tonight?
Who's our mate? It's Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland.
I thought you might have said Grealish as well.
And also Ruben Diaz. If Ruben Diaz is a good game, City have a good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I know, he said to me.
Same question to Raul. Who's going to be your main men tonight?
Yeah, I believe. You know, I think it's going to be Benzema.
You think?
Today is the
He
night.
needs it. We need
What
a big
about
night from him.
Vinicius?
If could be as well, but I believe in Benzema. If not, we don't want to win. Maybe, yeah, because he need to appear today.
I don't know, Kanji.
He need to appear today.
Look at Militao.
This is what Haaland does.
That's the
This-
why
furthest back
Militao.
Haaland's ever been, I
This
think. in a
is what he
season.
does. This is what he
Oh,
does.
they're out now, though. They're out.
We like
Be
this.
careful, eh?
First time.
Just
Look at De Bruyne.
getting the ball and
Did you notice what I know? Haaland will often come deep to get the ball.
yeah.
I don't think he's ever been that deep in a season.
Yeah.
No, but I've seen him do it in the last game as well, actually.
Whoa.
No, don't do that.
Nice pass, Vinicius.
No. We don't need balls like that. Hey,
We need that. We need that. Go on.
Madrid, I mean, look, we know City are going to have most of the ball. It's the same as as last week at the Bernabeu. We know that. And we know that there's going to be a period if, like you said, this suffering or this containment.
Same.
Come on, Jack. No. Get in.
Away.
Shoot.
Away.
Oh, he's going to shoot.
Militao, well done. Keepers. Militao. Calm. Cecil, man. Like
30 minutes. Flex, 30 minutes. Remember, 30 minutes.
It's a long time, Raul, the Etihad. 30 minutes.
But listen, we are playing with Manchester City. We are not playing, with Barcelona.
Yeah, 14 points. Be careful.
Yeah, so no.
14 points, man.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you see.
Raul, I need us to have the ball a little bit. I need a bit.
A little bit, but not now. I know my team. So
Okay.
I know my team. Yes, go on.
Finger, no.
Hey!
That looked like a foul.
What?
Straight up. That's a good tackle.
Yeah, play.
Is that for real? Is there actually no foul?
Whoa! Hey! Where's the card?
Hey,
Where's the card?
Yellow card.
Shut up, Haaland.
Hey,
Where's the card?
Come on.
Where's the card?
Honestly.
Come on.
Book him. Don't let him talk to you like that. Book him.
Mi Madrid.
Is that why you have the money downstairs, man? Is that why you have the money down?
Could have been a little foul, maybe.
To start with this thing.
Yeah, the referee's moving mad. I thought this was a foul, this first one.
No.
Good tackle. He gets up. No problem there.
And now,
what about
Good tackle.
ball?
Good tackle.
Ball
No
first.
problem. And is this a foul?
And now?
No. That's
No,
not
that is.
That one's not a foul.
Nothing.
None of them are fouls.
Pushing.
Nothing.
Come on.
Semi-final.
You're hard, man. You're old school. You can call it
No,
that.
but I mean, that was a push. Come on.
Oh, come on.
I'm happy they
Get
gave it,
off
but basically none of them incidents were fouls. But book Haaland for talking
I'm pretty sure Camavinga going through De Bruyne was already lost
Did
the
he?
ball.
Or
Go on.
did he hit the ball?
Hey, handball.
Go on.
Handball.
No.
Oh, no one there.
It was handball, eh?
Hey, we'll get it.
Oh, Modric, what are you doing? Oh, Modric,
Yeah,
come
go on,
bro.
Bernardo,
Stop
he's up for
moving like
today.
this, bro.
The only thing, Will, is that one is not enough,
Well, we found that out in this exact game last season.
Shit.
Shoot!
Oh!
That's a chance. Rodri's got his target.
Come on.
We need.
I tell you what.
I know you said we're gonna suffer, bro, but at this rate we're conceding, bro.
This is
Nah,
Raul,
Raul, we're gonna concede. We can't do this.
Yeah, of course. Gundogan's
I'll tell
going
you
to
what I
score.
would say though, guys. Judging by the start of this game, man, there's going to be a lot of action. We're going to
This is
see a lot
serious.
today.
Mamma mia.
Very good effort there.
Gundogan's
Wide
going
of
to
the
score
post.
one of the last goals for City before he comes to.
Look, he's in the crowd.
Barcelona?
Look at that.
Wow, potentially.
He was quite critical of the crowd recently, isn't he, Pep?
He always.
No, recently.
He
A couple of
always
weeks ago.
says this towards the same time in every season. And I mean, we could have sold this game out twice over.
Could you?
Yeah.
Talking of fans, I've got a super chat here from Paul. He says there are so few City fans that you had to get a Barca fan to wear a City shirt. He says, don't get an Espanyol fan on or he'll run away. What I would say on that is, living in London as I do, I've noticed over the last couple of years, a lot
Haaland.
Move Haaland.
MVP. No.
a lot more City shirts.
Really?
Yeah, I've
Where?
seen quite a few more than I ever saw before. So the City gospel could be spreading.
They are
down south.
going to be.
I hope
much
not.
I hate to admit it, as
I
a
hope
Man United
not.
fan, City are going to be an emerging. If they keep doing this, because they're rewriting their current history. And if you're 7 years old, and you want to pick your favourite player and your favourite team who's winning, you're gonna. I mean, like in the 90s, we used to pick Man United. That's what they're gonna do.
Let's face it, young fans will do that. They're
Of course.
glory hunt.
The next young.
Yeah.
Apart from if it's your household where you must do this or you must do that. If you
Listen,
got
a
directly,
couple of
you've
years
got free
ago,
reign, you're gonna choose them.
I saw next to no City shirts in London.
Yeah.
Now, you got your local supermarket on the high road, you do see a few.
Seeing De Bruyne shirts and that.
So if I can,
and you know,
if I can,
It's normal when you have a good marketing, money, investing,
and if I can say that they didn't have to.
Whoa, where's the
Hey,
card? How
Jello.
many?
Come on.
Yellow, Jack. Now is the
How
time.
many?
10 minutes.
How many?
Yellow.
How many did Carvajal have in the last game? How many?
Hey,
Different.
Different.
It's
Why is it
Hey, they were both fighting.
It's
Grealish was
different.
at two,
They
mate.
had
You know
Casemiro
what, I
had to
didn't
leave
know
Real
when
Madrid to get a red card. That's a fact.
I don't normally associate
whoa,
Bernardo
whoa.
Silva with those physical types of challenges.
Oh, he
Go long,
loves it.
Courtois,
He's always been there for that.
Yeah?
He's always had that aggression in his game.
Second.
More psychological
Nice,
than physical, but he's always had it.
Go, Rodrigo, go for the ball.
Got a
Rodrigo,
super
go for
chat
the
here
ball.
from Cal. He says, Flex talking to Raul as if he has a controller.
I have a controller.
As if he has a controller. Okay. But City are on the attack again. I
Yes.
think it's fair to say
Again.
in this opening 10 minutes.
Come
they've had
on.
a lot more
Come on,
of the ball.
Rodri, have a pop. Ah, he wanted to as well. I know he did.
Out? No. Oh my God.
Could have
Good
ball
touch,
from
Jack.
Rodri. It's effortless.
Jack Grealish
Four,
looking to make
Four.
something
Cut
happen
inside.
here.
There we go.
Get out to him.
Now it's Rodri.
Oh. Go, Rodrigo.
Cross.
We need to
Over
be
to
more
De Bruyne.
proactive.
Go in the middle.
Keeper, catch that. No problems.
Yes.
We need to be more proactive, Raul, man.
Yes. No, look, the productivity. Vamos.
It's the first time I get excited
Look
when
how
I see
deep
crosses.
Benzema is.
No.
Benny.
When I watch my
Benny
team,
up
I don't like
the ball, bro.
crosses.
The 5 foot
I know you're
lads up
Ballon d'Or
front.
winner now, Benny, but I need more.
After Ballon d'Or, I didn't
Super
see.
chat for you here, Flex, from Jensky. Says, there you are, Flex. I have missed you since you left the other channel.
Oh, big up. Oh, what, you didn't know where I was at, man? United View. So many people
putting
say
in work,
that, you know,
man.
because I was on
Putting in
United
work.
Stand before.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, like, there's still some people who don't even know.
Yeah,
So, United View. There you go, man. That's where it's at right now.
Yeah, he's bigging you up. So.
Big up, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. But right now, it's Haaland Madrid right now. United View to the world, but Haaland Madrid.
Focus. Oh my God.
I
This
did.
is too easy. This is domination,
But
Raul.
it's
Come
too
on,
easy.
man.
But
No,
this is what Madrid's
This is
been
what
doing
they
the whole
did last
season.
week as well, though.
Yeah, but this is a bit more mad. I'm not gonna lie.
This is La
It's a
Liga's
bit-
Real
No,
Madrid.
what it is, you're a
This
bit
is
more
La
nervous
Liga's
because
Madrid.
it's the second leg,
It's a bit worse. This
isn't
is
it?
Yeah, but this is
This-
worse, man.
Here comes
on,
Grealish.
Jack.
Oh,
Gundogan.
pass.
No foul.
You're looking for Haaland with a... Grealish looks sharp tonight already, man. Got to say that.
Shoot!
Get out to
Come
him.
on, John Stone. You love to see it. You love to
But
see it.
from a Real Madrid perspective, limit them to shots from distance. You know, they shoot from far. It's okay.
But they love the start.
Yeah.
They need to do the start, and we need to suffer 30 minutes. 30. Remember, 30.
You're saying so another 20 minutes. You're saying we're going to start playing. That's a
20
long time.
That kind of
bro.
reminds me
Exactly.
of that boxer that kind of gives away the early rounds.
Yeah.
And just, you know...
You're banking on knowing that they're going to come back in the
you
finger.
download, you process the information.
And you go for the knockout.
You risk losing a few rounds, but then you say, right, I've seen what they've got to offer now.
Oh, look, Vinny.
oh.
Oh, my.
Yeah, Vinny was too narrow there.
Yeah,
But this is very reminiscent of last week, I must say, where City had a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Madrid kind of stood back.
There's got to be more pressure on it. You can't let this happen here. Look. Come on.
Too
But
easy.
are they-
Run by
that-
Stones.
Yeah,
Over to
Stones is
Bernardo.
getting on in the box almost. That's good.
He's playing more advanced than
Grealish
Rodri
wants
half
it.
the time here.
Go help him. Go double
Come on,
up, man.
Jack.
That's a
Oh,
good
that's
one.
Shit.
That combination of Grealish and Haaland, did the ball go over the line?
No, I didn't.
No, it didn't.
like it.
Raul,
turned it.
bro,
They've
Raul.
turned the technology off for this game.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
He is coming. He is coming. This is an incredible start from City. This is worse than the Bernabeu
Go on.
domination here.
Well, this is what the Madrid I've been watching the whole season.
Over to Jack. Here we go.
Here comes Grealish. Oh, it's well over. But certainly in the first 15 minutes, Man City are dominating possession.
Too much.
They've had literally all the ball.
Raul, are you with Carvajal?
That was a...
Yeah,
oh,
I don't
Oh, he
see-
saved it. I tell you what,
Should he have done
Haaland's got
better,
to
though?
score. Haaland's got to score.
yeah, he's got to do better there, surely.
Not do better, he has to
We
score.
go alone, exactly.
Haaland has to score that.
Great save, though, by Courtois.
It is.
Yeah,
but
but-
it's that, if he doesn't save that, you think he's headed it straight at him. Haaland's got to score that.
Yeah, I think you should do better.
But
there.
Madrid, you can't. We can't be
Look at
giving
the
up
pressure.
chances like that.
No.
Look at the pressure.
We're
That's
nervous.
nice.
Vinny's moving
on.
mad. Sorry, Camavinga. Sorry.
pressure.
Oh no, who was that? It was Vinny.
Guys, we need to do something, eh? We need to do something, guys. Come on, joder. Hostia,
What do you expect?
It's
But
difficult.
This is the whole this is your season's team. What do you expect?
It's too easy. Something different today. Suffer, but not this type of suffering.
That's what I mean. You said we're going to suffer, but
Yeah, man.
this is not it, bro.
Yeah, Militao! Hostia, vamos a la
Bring
guerra.
on Rudiger now. Bring on Rudiger now.
No, Militao.
Nah, bring on Rudiger now, bro. Get Alaba off. I want Rudiger Militao on Haaland right now.
Hostia, hostia.
I want this.
Ven, vamos.
Get the ball, man. Come on.
Angie.
They want the corner.
That's a corner.
Corner.
I really want Gundogan in Barcelona. Eh? He's coming. He's coming this summer.
Great player.
Which was money?
Eh?
No, but you know what it is?
With
Flex?
with Rafinha's money that Newcastle apparently is offering 80 million.
There's great players all over the pitch. Although I've got to say, man, it's all Man City at the moment.
But
all
Real
Man
Madrid
City.
can.
Oh yeah.
But
We got
right
a
now,
corner.
it's looking crazy.
Jack Grealish is taking it. He'll be looking to swing that into Haaland. Haaland's looking menacing. Oh!
Vamos, go for the ball.
Just
Good
missed
cross.
Vamos, Carvajal.
Jack.
Good
Go
cross.
for the ball.
In again.
Courtois read that well. Grealish
What are
again.
you not jumping for? Well done. Oh my God!
Go on,
get
go
out.
on. Gundogan.
Doesn't
It's
also.
coming. It's coming.
But you know, in a way, that's very clever defending by Madrid because they don't want to like overcommit with.
Yeah, vamos.
Because they know
Vamos!
it's over.
Yeah. But they
So
are
you-
so deep right now. They are so deep.
You got to be quite cerebral with these things, you know. You can't just
Who's
go
the
lunging
goalkeeper
in.
for Man City? I haven't seen him.
Very good start by.
You will see him. He's going to have more touches than Benzema. Don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
that's actually
I
true.
will carry
Look
on.
at that
Right, Benny's
possession.
got something for you, bro.
79%
Don't talk
possession.
about
13
Go,
passes completed for Madrid.
It's funny
It's a
that
slow
you're
start, but we
surprised.
hang on in there.
It's actually funny that you're surprised.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're gonna
the-
hang on in there.
I was going to say, if any team can pull this off playing this way,
I
or
agree.
being forcing
Yeah.
this style of
I
play, it's
agree.
Madrid.
And I agree, yeah.
So yeah, City will have to be watchful because you got the likes of Vinicius and Benzema
Get on him.
at the top.
They cannot miss many more chances like that.
Come on, win it. You have to win it. Come on,
Oh,
Valverde.
what a player. What a
Oh,
player.
Thank you.
What a player.
Yeah,
I think. Sorry,
Oh, this is so.
mate.
say
This
anything,
is
we'll
not.
keep
This
packing.
1-on-1 needs to stop happening. This.
This Grealish is getting a lot of
Guardiola
a lot of
told,
ball.
Guardiola told Grealish to do it all the time, eh?
Yeah, just keep isolating him and just keep going at him. It was kind of like that in the first leg, but Carvajal had dark hearts and started kind of kicking him up and stuff like that. But this is a bit of a different.
And he's going to get tired, Carvajal.
79% possession.
That's how
Whoa! Good ball in.
Always danger in it with the boy. Always danger.
They've got so many players that can hurt you, City, man.
Yeah, doesn't matter if it's left foot, right foot.
Yeah.
Look at the quality of the ball. Oh, done
But
there,
to be
Sal.
fair to Madrid, they've defended well.
Yeah, they haven't given. Well, they have given away a
Stones.
big chance that Haaland should have scored, but yeah.
Yeah, but apart from that, you know,
It's gonna be the key of this game.
No, but this is some next level suffering, Raul, man.
I know.
We ain't even put 5 passes together.
90 is 15 minutes.
This is like City on a normal home game, the average Premier League side. So far,
So
in the first
far.
16 minutes.
but are Real Madrid doing what I call the football rope-a-dope, where they soak up all the pressure and hit you on the break when you least expect it. Here comes Bernardo Silva.
Gundogan.
He too's
Gundogan.
looking
Gundogan.
menacing.
Yeah.
Although that's overhit.
Good one.
Half time? Half time? Half time now.
Half time, mate. Half
We need
time.
something.
We need it.
We need to give.
Your midfielders need to get on the ball. Your Tony Krooses, your
he's got to score.
Modric. Yeah?
Sorry?
Your midfielders have got to try and get some
They
of the
didn't.
ball,
They
man.
didn't see the ball yet. So
Well, if you
bit
play with
non-existent at the
if you play with Modric and Kroos, this is what you expect, I guess.
Get rid of it, man.
They've been saying in Spain they shouldn't be playing together this season. It's just not worth it.
yeah, but
For them.
remember that we are playing one semi-final of the Champions League. We
Yeah,
are
not this
playing
year
on-
though. And Modric and Kroos, they are one of the probably, I would say, top 20 best midfielders in history. Modric,
Win it.
Ballon
Win that.
d'Or.
No foul. No foul. No.
Yes.
Every time.
Finally.
Nico, man.
You know what, Flex? After I went to Manchester, I went Manchester United against Barcelona. You guys are too cocky. So I
Who's
used
too cocky? How?
Manchester
You beat him fair and
United
square.
fans, Manchester United fans in general, and probably most of the people would agree with me. After,
I definitely agree.
yeah. So after that, I just have something against you guys. I just
Why? Because
hold.
we got out of the Europa League. It's
I
not
hold
our
a
fault we
grudge.
beat you.
I hold a grudge.
This is interesting,
could've
No,
got-
guys.
it's our fault. It's our fault for the first leg.
Free kick on
But
the
it's
edge
just
of
About
the
the
box.
second leg.
De Bruyne's
It's your fault as well. We even gave you a penalty. We gave
Had
you
to
one
whip
head
it in.
start.
free kick.
That was painful. That was really painful.
We're
De
looking
Bruyne
at,
looking to
Go on.
swing it in
we're looking at
with his-
Kanji here.
This could be. Oh, it's a shot! Oh! He took him by surprise and nearly fooled him.
Even he's laughing. He's going, I nearly had you there, mate, didn't I? Look at him.
That-
Macaulay
no, but
Culkin,
you know
mate.
what? He did fool him.
Yeah.
Look.
Nah, he's got that covered.
It was actually a very good free kick.
Yeah, he had it covered, but what I'm saying, he definitely got caught out though.
Yeah,
he
he
thought it was going to be a cross. It was a shot.
Go long, man.
Oh, there.
Oh, the
We've got nothing. City.
Real Madrid at the moment struggling to get out their own half, and yes, I
got
said
nowhere
it.
to go. Look,
Their own
nowhere to
half. They can't get out. Look at that.
Salon.
They can't get out. He's giving the ball away. Look, it is
Yeah,
literally
he's
all
saying they've got
City.
no options. It's brilliant.
Modric is
Exactly.
walking
Come
around,
on.
throwing his hands up in the air as if to
Come on,
say,
Raul,
"What
what
do
you
I
have
do?"
to say about this guy now and about his pressure?
Ballon d'Or.
No, Pep Guardiola. That's how he plays. That's how he does.
Without title in Europe from Barcelona. So 11 years. So that's it. Come on, Nico. Shut up, you know. Guardiola. Is he a good manager? I don't say no. I don't say no. He's a good manager.
I'm just waiting for the
No
game
in
to
Europe,
finish
that's it.
to talk to say everything I have to say. I just want the game
Of
to
course,
end
because
first.
you love Guardiola. You don't love Barcelona. You love Guardiola. you love
No, come on, please. No, I love Guardiola.
and
Barcelona.
Messi. And
And
no
Messi.
Barcelona.
Of course.
More hunger, man. Come on.
You've got to get the ball first.
And that's what I mean. Desire to win it back. I need to win it back.
So poor. Vamos.
But you were right, Flex, when you said that. Was it you or was it Raul who said that we see City do this week in, week out to Premier League teams where they just dominate the ball. You can't get it. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I said.
I said
City,
last week,
you
yeah.
have to respect this. They are a brilliant team. All rivalries aside.
And we know who
You
is
have to
in.
put respect on their name for that. Oh, look at that. I mean, look at that. I mean,
Can't be
Kev,
letting
go
these
on,
guys
Kev.
have
De
this
Bruyne
stuff
in
for
behind.
space.
Oh, he's gone past him.
Well, no, he has not.
Oh, no,
well
he
done,
hasn't.
Modric. No, he has not, Laurie.
Corner.
Well done, Modric. Ballon d'Or winner.
But City have a corner, and it's all City.
And the difference with the teams that pass the ball a lot is that Man City actually have chances.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me to Barcelona last year. We didn't have any chances, but we had 80% possession. They actually have the chances to score.
Smash the like button, people. We've got over 1,800 people watching. Thanks to all those who are supporting us right now. But we need more likes. Come on. Smash the Lizard button.
Go on.
De Bruyne behind. Can he stand it up for De Bruyne?
See.
Sorry.
Oh, what a save! Courtois! Wow!
¡Vamos! ¡Despertar! ¡Wake up! ¡Joder! ¡Vamos! ¡Joder!
What a save!
What a save.
What
by
a save!
¡Ando, joder! ¡Vamos a despertar, hostia!
No worries, come on.
That is a world-class save by Courtois. But here we go again.
¡Vamos, vamos, vamos! ¡Real Madrid, joder!
Raul.
We know!
But you know what's
We need to
funny?
do it!
But you know
Joder.
what's funny? If you're
too
seeing
much,
that
bro,
and
it's
you're
too
Pep,
much.
as
too
much
much.
as he's happy about dominating the game, I guarantee you, Flex,
What a save!
I guarantee you
Ridiculous.
that Pep will deep down be a bit worried because they've
Again.
had all the ball, they've had some
They
excellent
can't.
Yeah, the longer
chances,
it goes, yeah,
and they've
but-
not scored.
No, but
and you
this
know
looks
what
different.
football's like.
This looks different.
No, but you know what football's like,
Yeah,
man.
of course.
Yeah,
Go
no,
down
they
the
need to
other
get
end.
these
have to
chances.
score when you're on top.
They
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to get these chances.
Will,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I'm
like
feeling
watching
like
this
it's,
total domination?
but it's 21 minutes. We've absolutely played them off the park. We're not worried yet. If it gets to half time and maybe it's similar scoreline with similar chances, maybe there's a bit of worry. But as it stands, 20 minutes in and we've absolutely just completely...
Some quick receipts for you guys. City has so far had 81% possession. 6 shots on goal, 1 on target, compared to Madrid. No shots on goal, no shots on target. Only
two on
19%
target,
possession.
surely.
And only 43 completed passes, which is very low
this, look
for
at
a
it.
game of this magnitude.
Thing is, if
Jack in the
They
middle.
threw again.
Jack in the middle.
Grealish.
Well done. Well done.
Grealish is starting to have a
Cooking
lot of
cover.
success in this game, I must say.
This is
He's seen a lot of the ball.
This is total domination.
It is so far.
It can't
That's
go
good,
on
man.
like this, Raul. We're going to concede, bro.
thing is, if with these stats, if Madrid gets one chance, they are able
Bernardo.
to score.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's the scary thing.
It's Stones out on the right wing.
Whoa. Stay on your feet, man. Look
Come
at
on.
this. Come on, Spacey.
Come on! Oh, wow. Who's going down? Wow. And look at the City players. They are ecstatic, as you might well expect. A bit like Will and Nico in the house. Flex is totally deflated. Raul is speechless. And I'm just in admiration for the way City are playing right now.
What can you say to that? They need a basketball timeout. That was an unbelievable
30 minutes.
No, but that
They're
was
starting
quality.
playing.
straight quality.
That was quality, man. You
How's
can't-
it done,
It's
yeah?
coming.
Even Raul's
Come on.
got to respect that. Look at it.
Exactly, no?
Yes.
That pass, slide rule. Brilliant finish.
Very well deserved.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Look at the pass from
absolutely
De Bruyne.
And that's what De Bruyne does, man.
First touch.
And
Great.
Militao, where is Militao? Breaking the offside. Come on.
Goes near post as well, doesn't.
Nice.
See what I mean, though? Like, and I know you're gonna have a pop at me now when I say this, but when we played when we played City and they did this to us, this is what I'm saying. Like they on their day, they're capable of doing this to
Of
anyone,
course, of
even the
course.
likes of Real Madrid.
And Will, you need to make this happen.
One thing I want to say though, question for you, Raul. What going to be the tactics now? Do you try and go all out and get a
I
goal
love you,
back, or
Pep.
do you-
I fucking love you.
You can't sit back now, surely. You've got to try and, but then you've got to get the ball first, you see.
Nah, this could be a mauling.
I think
Go on, get a second
Rodri
one.
with the
Get a
turn.
second one.
Rodri with the turn.
This could be a mauling. Now.
could be disaster. Yeah,
Get the second
looking
one.
good.
Mauling.
yeah could
This
be
could be-
disaster now.
Come on.
This could
All
be
the same.
City look
comfy-
on it. City
Comfy
look on it.
3-0. This could be.
Well, let's not speak too soon because it is Real Madrid we're talking about. They're the past masters.
They are.
Raul, man, why you? No, come on, bro. What you brought me on this journey, bro? Don't tell me nah. It could be more. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's this?
I wanted to know. I want to know. Yeah, but I didn't
De
expect
Bruyne.
this.
Bruyne again.
this game.
Why are you so surprised, Raul? I don't understand. This is the way you've been playing the whole season.
Exactly, but not with this occasion or with this shot on
I've got
target
to say,
for
a question
City.
for Will
this
here.
goal.
Right? A lot of non-Man City fans, myself included, were perplexed earlier in the season when De Bruyne weren't getting enough starts, or what we felt were enough starts. Why was that?
It was a combination of the new system we were playing, which wasn't really suiting him with the double pivot in defence with Stones dropping in. And also, he did have a couple of poor games. I remember we played Newcastle. We won that game 2-0, but De Bruyne just had a stinker. But sometimes you just need a rest. The mental energy that De
Yeah,
Bruyne
but he was
has
getting that rest early in the season.
the mental well, it's more like the mental energy expends every game in knowing what he has to do. Clearly, Pep knew there was a reason why he wasn't starting, and he's come back better than ever, and deserves a Ballon d'Or this year as well.
Two passes together,
Right, didn't see Vinicius. He didn't touch the ball, no? Vinicius.
bro. This ain't Real Madrid, man. This is flipping.
The second one
This
before
is
the halftime.
Atletico, bro.
Just had a message here from Robbie.
Ganji.
Big up Robbie. He said that this is a one-sided game so far. Well, yeah, that's
Exactly.
pretty much.
I said that before the start of the game. If City plays as they've been playing the whole season, it will be like this.
But I think we all expected Madrid to offer a bit more resilience.
Silva's
Go on.
destroying Camavinga.
He is.
Oh God. Oh God.
Gundogan.
Silva's unbelievable, man.
But Grealish.
Haaland!
Haaland! Oh!
Just make it 5-0.
I think you know what, I'm going to say this now, right? Probably spoken too soon. But in recent weeks, Haaland's not been on his top form, has he?
Bruv, you're always trying to find the negatives, man. He scored 37 goals. Leave it out. Leave it out. He scored at the win. He scored 4 days ago. What do you mean?
Golden boot and all that,
He
we know
scored
that.
4 days ago.
Nothing.
No, but
Flex.
you see where I'm coming from, innit? In recent weeks, he's not been
Bro,
on
he's
top
just
form.
doing Haaland. He goes periods without touching the ball. He doesn't need to. The guy's just a scoring
No, in
machine.
terms of his chance completion rate, he's not. been
Yeah, I
as-
get what you're saying. No, he hasn't maybe been as clinical
not
as he
been
was
as
at other
prolific as he-
stages.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
but he's still Haaland.
That's
He
what you
scores
expect
anyway.
from top class players to score 2 goals. If not, they're not
Exactly.
playing well.
Like he should have scored. Like you're right, because he should have scored.
Yeah,
the
there's
first
a few
header.
games, man,
The
that
second
he's
header
not
was
been
an
on it.
amazing save.
Yeah,
but the first
yeah,
header
yeah.
he should score, but he's still probably going to score in this game. So.
Was it you, Laurie, in the first leg? Was it on the first leg or the second leg of Milan Inter
Probably.
that you mentioned something about Dzeko? And then he
Yeah,
scored
yeah,
right
yeah,
away.
yeah.
Thank you, because
Yeah.
now Haaland's going to score.
I actually said as well that Dzeko, when he was at City, he was very underrated. I thought
Yeah,
he was a
he
very
was.
good player.
We probably would have won that final in Porto if we sold Dzeko.
We've got super
that's
chat
story
here
for
from
another
Gareth
day.
Staunton. He says, "Come on, Coventry." Maybe he's mixing up the shirts. It's Man City.
Yeah, keep us updated on the scores, please. Keep us updated. on
But
the
Coventry,
scores.
they got the other playoff.
Yeah, they got Borough away at the Riverside.
There's just no pressure on it. How is this? How?
Are you sure he's Ederson playing?
You can't just
you sure
get
he's-
after City a little bit.
I think we don't have play.
You have to get after them.
No, but you're forgetting.
We don't have
In
play-
order to go after them, you've got to get the ball
No,
first.
that's what I'm talking
You
about. Go
can't
after
get
them
it.
in order to win it. I'm saying this is
Come on,
too
Jack.
passive.
Come on,
Look at
Jack.
this.
Oh, Grealish waltzing through. Oh.
It's too passive,
It
Laurie.
is
Like
passive.
they're leaving De Bruyne with loads of time and space to pick his pass, leaving like players in isolation 1-on-1 with loads of grass
It's
and behind
easier
them.
said
It's
than
just-
done, Flex. Unless
Yeah, well, if
unless you're
Real Madrid don't
advocating
fix
them.
it, if they
No.
don't fix it quick, this is gone.
No, but what I'm saying is, unless you're advocating them, they just start fouling and get booked and that.
Well, they
But
got.
once-
This is not it. They have to. They have to.
They
change.
have to find something. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
the Don is going to have to come up with something at half.
And if you put
Raul.
if you put Kroos and Modric on the midfield, it's because Ancelotti wants to have the ball in this game, or it looks like it.
No, it's because he's two of the best midfielder in the world. What can you say?
fair
5
enough.
Champions League each. What can you say? Come on.
Oh,
I'm saying-
days. Can't string 2 passes together.
that pass from Rodrigo, well,
Honestly.
that,
Whatever that was.
that was symptomatic
Go
of
on.
what Madrid have been like.
Don't both of
We
you
are
go
not.
there.
We are not in the game. We are
Oh,
not.
there he is.
We are not in the game.
Oh, hello.
We are not in the game.
Man.
If you didn't know, right, and the colour of the shirts, you might be thinking you're watching City versus Leeds.
No.
We weren't.
Taking the piss.
I was at the.
No, but-
I was at the.
But
Le-
it's
I was at the
like-
Leeds game.
Yeah.
We weren't this good. We weren't
way
this
they-
good.
You would
at
not
the
know
Leeds
that the
game.
team in black was Real Madrid.
Yeah,
You would think
you'd think it was
like,
Leeds
yeah.
in their change streak.
The way they're playing.
Carverhouse crying. What a shame. Oh no. Oh God.
As always.
Hope he's okay. Hope he's okay.
Got a super chat here from Debbie Lee Dupre. Says, do you see what I mean by a different Man City? Will you guys stop saying Real going to win? Yes, Real
That's a foul.
gonna, but it's going to be City's
That's a
year.
foul. Oh.
Yeah.
gonna say.
So far.
I actually saw before the game that there was a lot of faith on Real Madrid.
A lot of?
Yeah, there was.
Faith, como fe, que la gente creyó. People thought that Madrid had more chances.
Think ahead of them. Nothing.
You know what it is with
Have to
Madrid?
look back.
Because they've won it so many times and it's
Yeah,
such a European powerhouse.
Oh, Laurie.
You're almost afraid to bet
I'm a
against them.
Barcelona fan. I've been suffering it for years. Like for
Yeah, I
me,
could imagine
if
that.
Madrid wins this game, for me it's going to
Oh,
be
look
a
at
Oh,
that.
he was going to go backwards. He changed his
did.
mind last minute, innit?
That's confidence for you, yeah?
Oh, no, go,
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
Haaland's in.
Lucky.
No.
Go back home.
Right, come-
Fix up Madrid, man.
Come on, Raul. 30 minutes.
Why is he?
Red card, Haaland. Red card, Haaland.
What happened?
30
He punched it to
minutes.
Militao.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't
look,
even
Look,
see.
he punched it to Militao.
You didn't see.
I didn't see. I understood. Now we need to check.
Mind you, Militao's not
Look.
complaining.
You see?
10 games
He saw-
suspended.
he saw
10
it.
games
He
suspension.
saw it.
Hey, Militao, that is.
Let's see.
yeah,
Let's see. Let's see
God,
what
no.
happens in the next opportunity.
That's very
Militao
sensitive.
Haaland. Let's see what
That
happens.
is, that is very sensitive.
what-
So, just to say quickly, there's over 3,000 people watching live. Can we get to 1,000 likes minimum?
Smash
Let's
the
do
like
this,
button,
man. This is a
people.
great occasion.
A couple of super chats here.
No,
First
I-
one from Paul. He says, why is a City fan wearing a retro top like he cares about Sean Goater and Paul Dickock? He became a City fan.
No,
the
With the
day
best,
Robinho
with the best,
signed.
when
No,
Paul
do
when
it.
Paul Dickock
Yeah,
scored in that
exactly.
playoff
Like,
final,
vamos.
I wasn't even
Come
born.
on,
Leave it
keep the
out.
ball.
Come on, yes.
This is our 2000 kit. Year I was born.
Oh man.
Why is there so much hate for City, man?
Yeah,
What's going
this
on?
is-
Yeah, eso es.
hating,
Vamos.
man.
Again. Yeah. Yes. Again.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is good.
Go
Yeah.
on, Walker. Go on,
Oh,
Walker.
Yes.
He's in.
No.
Oh, God!
Great defending.
That was amazing.
Wow. Okay,
Was that Kyle Walker?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So you can't ramp with Kyle Walker in
No,
that speed. you know?
people let people act like he's not like what the best right back ever.
Yeah, well, Pep said he were.
Yeah,
Pep said he
he's-
couldn't even play that role.
He's up there. Like Gary Neville. Gary Neville obviously like won.
Gary who?
Don't you dare. Gary Neville won countless trophies and is fantastic.
All right,
but as an
Why you
individual
gotta say
player,
that?
because it's true.
He's a better pundit than everyone else in football.
Oh, is he? Oh, is he? One more than your favourite players, mate.
Bernardo.
Right, we
Yeah.
got a super chat here from Mark, or is it MRC? And he says something that I agree with. He says, not starting Rudiger was a mistake. Millie's not ready. You know what? Mind you, I don't think, the way City are playing, I don't think it's just down to one player. But I do think that, put it this way, I was surprised that Rudiger didn't start.
Give him it. Oh, too late now.
I actually have to say
Oh, that's a great ball.
that Raul was kind of right. After 30 minutes, Madrid starting to have the ball. A little
A
bit.
little bit, yeah. Slight improvement.
Yeah, but now
Should do
with
a lot
one
more.
goal.
We saw Ederson a couple of times.
I was expecting without goals. Now we need to score. Oh, it's unbelievable.
This is peak.
Really
now.
and
This
truly,
is not
though,
good.
even though they're a goal down on the night, the tactics from Madrid probably won't change that significantly, will
No.
No.
Because the situation is they still have to score.
Even if it's the 80th
So,
minute.
yeah.
like,
Well, they're going to have to because we're
They
going to.
won't panic.
Guys,
Madrid won't panic.
we
Yeah, but I have to score 2 now.
no. We are Real Madrid, and I believe in my team. I believe in my team, and we are going to do it again. Come on, Real Madrid. Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos, hostia! Me cago en Dios. Se puede
I don't
escapar.
like what I'm seeing, but I need to just adopt that mentality.
After what you've seen for the last 5 years, if you're a Madrid fan, until the game is not like after the day after of the game,
Vamos.
you still believe.
Vamos!
Come on, Kanji.
Yes!
Get people in the
Vamos!
box, man.
Vamos!
Something.
You know,
Little own goal, something. Ricochet off someone, anything.
there is something, Flex. There is something that the money you cannot buy. You know,
What's
it's
that? History.
the feeling, the history, the feeling, and we know how to do it.
Right,
we are
they-
going to do it.
They got
We are
a
going
corner.
to do
Let's
it.
see what they
Money
can,
cannot buy.
Vamos, vamos,
Madrid de los Galácticos.
vamos.
Dead ball
money.
specialist is over the
Keep
ball.
crying,
What can he
keep
conjure
crying.
up from this?
Oh,
Can they
Militao.
get back in the game?
Oh,
It's a
Militao.
decent delivery.
Militao. Oh, Militao. Venga, Vini, tío, do something, Vini, please, vamos.
At least they've seen a little bit
Yes.
of the ball now, which is
Penalty.
Ben's got so many players around him. Just give it quick, man.
Shoot.
Kroos. Oh! He's in the bar.
Go for the ball.
Tony Kroos, what a shot!
Eso es.
And that's what he can do.
Yeah,
that
shoot.
man.
Wow.
He is. Look at that. That was
What a clean
lethal.
strike that is. Jesus.
Very clean.
That ball,
bro.
that ball's
I think it's
flat.
probably over the keeper as well. I think he's got it covered.
No, I think he got a hand on it. He did
Yeah.
get a
Yeah,
hand
he
on
did.
it.
the hand.
Otherwise, that's in. Look at that.
Jesus.
He almost breaks
Tony
it.
Kroos to sit the bar. Great save by Edison.
Did they see
Just
that
got
he
a
touched that?
fingertip.
Did they see that he touched that though? Is it a corner?
No, no, no.
I don't think they saw his.
No.
But he
That's
definitely got a
almost impossible
fingertip.
to
yeah.
see.
That was a
Oh,
rocket.
what did you
That
do,
was-
Danny?
Better off letting that.
See,
Come
this
on,
is a
little
dangerous.
bit, calm down now.
No.
Little bit of possession,
Vamos.
some passes.
But right there,
Go,
Real
go,
Madrid
Vini.
showed
Go,
that
go,
they can be
Karim.
dangerous.
Go. Modri.
Now the pressure is starting.
Now they've started pressing.
Yeah.
Now they're starting to get in the game a bit more.
Yeah, look, City.
Nice, nice, Rodri.
Problem. Let's play their way. Look at that. Look at that.
Go on, Stones.
Look at that. It's elite level
Go.
football.
It is.
Vini Ram. Vini.
Oh,
That
wow.
isn't though. That's
Is that Stones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
He tried it outside the boot, innit?
it's going to suit
Tried the
City
Modric
now.
pass.
Madrid
Remember, bro,
start
you're
pressing.
centre back still, innit? Like,
Got a super chat here from Roxas. He said Madrid should be destroyed. No shots till after 33 minutes. Yeah, but listen, we all agreed, even the City contingent here, that Madrid, even though they're a goal down and they've been behind the 8 ball, man, they only need a one chance to get back in it.
I don't
And
remember
you
saying
saw there that shot from Tony Kroos hit the bar. And in fact, if it weren't for the keeper getting a little fingertip on it, might
what's that?
well have gone in.
How, bro?
Come on.
Them kind of suicide balls like that, you can't do that.
Even if they are 2 goals down on the 85th minute, it's still not done.
Absolutely, I agree.
You can't be doing
Yeah,
passes
but it's
like that,
something
man. What is
different.
that, Carvajal, man?
Not gonna
Come
be
on.
the same every year. you know.
Grealish is going to cook him now.
Come on, come on!
Go! Oh, Bernardo Silva again! Wow.
We'll go in Istanbul. Come on.
Bernardo Silva. What a game that guy's had. Unbelievable.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
And the Real Madrid players and manager and fans, they're looking a bit nonplussed, as well they might. Bernardo Silva in this first half, man, he has been amazing. He really has.
That's it. Tie it over. Game over.
No, it's not over, man.
Over. No one's picking it up. It's a great header. as well.
But the accuracy in that header, though.
Yeah, it's a brilliant header.
Wow.
Of course I love Guardiola. How am I not gonna love Guardiola? How am I not gonna love Guardiola?
I'll tell you what, a lot of players would have misdirected that.
That's
Look
true.
at the way he just
That's true. Bernardo
glided
Silva.
that in the corner. Brilliant goal.
Who would have said Bernardo Silva would score a header against Madrid?
There was talk of him leaving as well in the season, wasn't there? Remember?
He still might. He might go to PSG this summer.
Or Barcelona?
Might go to PSG this summer. Maybe Barcelona.
If he does, what a fitting way it would be to
Raul, how are you feeling, bro? Because this
I
is-
want to know this. How are you feeling, Raul?
I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Because
I think
we
that was a
know-
bad time for you to concede as well. Shall I tell you why? Because you were just starting to get a little feel
True.
of the game.
Yes, come on.
And then all of a sudden, they've just shut you down like that. So that's got to be disappointing if you're Ancelotti.
If you make this
But
happen,
we
City
go again.
fans,
We go again, people. It's a tall order, but it's not impossible.
I will thank Manchester City forever if they do this. Please, just make it happen, please.
It's happening.
Please.
It's happening.
I think so.
It's over.
Stop that defeatist talk, man.
Yeah, that's the fake. That's the fake. How you say it? Fake humble, no?
No, it's not fake.
That's- yeah.
It's not fake. It's
No,
happening.
he's good at that. He does do this a lot.
Do what?
Man United.
Look what I'm
fan,
looking
no?
at.
Yeah.
Look what I'm looking
He
at.
does that. He does.
What do I do?
Nothing.
I call it as I see it. And Madrid are getting moved to differently.
Yeah, but you never know. Look at a minute ago with Tony Kroos with that.
Yeah, and now a minute later it's 2-0.
You're looking at.
Exactly.
Smash the like button, people. We're trying to get these likes to 1,000. We need that. So smash the like button. Another super chat here from Roxy. He said Madrid is destroyed. Right, it's 4-1 today.
Could be. Could be.
I think if we finish,
It's
if
scary.
we finish 2-0 in the halftime, we have.
It's not done. It's not done. They get Chouameni on the
What is
midfield
that?
on the
Jack.
What are you doing? What kind of...
Hey!
yellow card.
He's had a poor first half, Rodrigo.
What kind of pass is that?
It's not done, Flex. They get Chomini on the
See,
midfield on the
I
second
don't like
half.
what Gundogan's doing there.
Valverde, when the game opens, Valverde starts running. It's not done. It's not done.
We're approaching the 40th minute, and Ancelotti's on the touchline with his arms folded,
You need more than
rapidly
gum,
chewing
bro.
his gum.
You need some more. You need more than gum, bro.
I know what he's thinking. He's thinking, let this half just quickly evaporate. Let me get these guys back to the change room, make some changes.
Here he goes again,
look.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva is playing
Yeah.
on
He's taking
real
Camavinga's soul.
level. He's been a 10 out of 10. He's been a
Hit
superstar.
him to Camavinga.
He's giving Camavinga all sorts of problems.
He is.
And on halftime, this is when Guardiola needs to go to the players and still scream at them, tell them, guys, it's Madrid.
He will do.
Like,
I'm
go
sure.
go and score 4 more if it's necessary.
He knows that, you know.
We know
Yeah,
that. We do
that's
know
why we
that,
love him.
If you know the
City-
history, he knows that.
We do know from watching them in the Premier League week in, week out, they do have that ruthless streak to them. Flex, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, and so do you. So do you, mate. Yeah, we all do. Yeah, we've actually beaten them this season.
Well, good for you.
Yeah,
It's a
there you
Good
go.
for you, man.
For
What's
what?
it done for you?
I mean,
Exactly.
It's given us belief that we can beat them, and it says that they are beatable. Which
They are
your
beatable.
guys
And
a
didn't
free
believe that
kick.
they could.
Well,
Yeah.
oh,
it's low.
that's poor from De Bruyne. Then.
Still a corner.
Did he mean that? You're going to tell me that he meant that. Aren't you?
I don't have a clue what's going on. Kevin De Bruyne's knowledge of football far exceeds this entire table combined. I could possibly pretend to know what was going through his head there.
Poor old Camavinga, man. He's been taken to the cleaners. Very good player as well.
Come on,
Bro,
bro.
you said 30 minutes, bro.
Ruben Diaz
Just
now.
suffer them would be all right. Bro, we're 2-0 down after 40 minutes.
Ruben
It's
Diaz.
something different today. Flex is something different. I don't know why.
Another corner for City. De Bruyne's going to take it.
Here they go.
It's not very good corner by his elite standards, but
Go on.
Madrid clear it.
Nice. We need perfect. They haven't
But
done.
also, Kyle Walker was there. Even if Vinny did get that, like Kyle Walker was already there sweeping. Like he wasn't going to go anywhere from there. Oh man.
Oh my god.
No mistakes now.
Nah, they won't.
Nice.
Well done.
See, I see that Kyle Walker in the lead up to this game was expressing, he was saying that he was quite hurt by those comments that Pep had made. I must admit, when I read
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said he
said
was
he was
hurt.
hurt?
Yeah, he said.
What, when he said that Kyle Walker can't play that role?
Yeah, yeah.
Why was he hurt?
Well, obviously, the man's England international, like City. Is he a City legend?
He's got.
Yeah, of course he is.
And he's bound to be hurt.
He's an English
If your
football
manager,
legend.
He's got.
Yeah, if your manager comes out and says you can't play that role, that must be.
It's an elite mentality, one that Cancelo unfortunately didn't have. Cancelo brought the team down with him.
That's interesting.
Walker raised
What's
his
gonna happen
game
with
to get back
Cancelo?
in the team. That's the difference there, and that's the mentality the City squad have, and that's been instilled by them over many years by the greatest manager of all time.
He's not that. I like how you tried to say that.
Yeah, I'm not
The
having that.
great. No, you go. You
Sir
can
Alex,
say what you like.
Not at all.
Who?
Sir Alex.
You're not allowed to say his name.
Respect.
You don't see the
Respect.
ball.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
When you say greatest, what in this country?
It's impossible.
The greatest.
What manager period?
The greatest footballing brain ever is my response.
That's a bit of a stretch.
If you lose this game, Raul, are you happy with the season?
No. We are no, you know, like Barcelona with La Liga, no? We won the Champions League, like minimum La Liga as well. It's true, we got La Copa, but at the end it's not zero, you know? But
Got another super chat here from Lignish. He says, it's sour to tell this as a Man United fan. City are showing what a real elite team looks like.
Oh, absolutely.
Worth watching at 110.
Nice.
IST.
This pressure is
He also adds that it's got 5-0 written all over it.
It does. It does. It does.
Please.
They're starting to play for you.
Please.
Raul, I'm sorry to have to tell you, bro, but they're starting to play around for you a little bit, man.
Please.
Here comes
No,
Bernardo
I don't
Silva
wanna
again,
wink.
the architect. Look at this.
shoot.
He's found the man
Shoot.
on the edge.
Here's
De
Kev.
Bruyne. I thought he's going to shoot. If anything, you know
even
what?
Haaland didn't know
If
where
I've got, no, if anything, right, I've got a little bit of a criticism of City that they're overplaying a little bit. There's been times when
No,
they've
that
been
was
in
the
a
right
position.
pass. He just overhit it. That was the right thing to do.
Okay.
Like, you know, Bernardo Silva's cut in. Don't shoot from that angle. It's quite tight. Keep the ball moving. That's how they play.
We've had every opportunity in this game, pretty much. Of course, there's going to be overplaying at times. I mean, they're making a new chance every 35 seconds at this rate.
But they are in full control.
There's
of
obviously
that.
going to
There
be
can
overplaying
no,
at times.
Venga ya.
Oh, he's giving it away again.
Please.
Tony Kroos.
Look at this. This is just ridiculous. There's too many turnovers. This is not Madrid.
I mean, ridiculous, but in the semi-final.
Here
but
goes
yeah.
Grealish.
It's
Take him on.
ridiculous.
Take him on.
Grealish is enjoying himself,
He's getting a line.
as well he might.
Everyone
And
who
that
is not
man
happy.
there-
Over to Bernardo.
Oh,
He's
look.
playing like Messi.
Oh,
He's playing like
God.
Messi.
Ma-
No.
He's gonna get a hat trick. He's playing like Messi. He's looking like Messi tonight.
He is. And I've got to say, if it weren't for Courtois, made a couple of brilliant
100%.
saves.
Oh, can you
Could be
imagine?
4-0.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That brilliant. That
Whoa, where are you
header.
going? Oh my. Can't get out.
Oh,
Keep going.
oh,
Brother.
Vinga! He got caught.
Go on!
Ball there.
Go on!
De Bruyne!
Gee!
Oh!
Grealish.
Grealish!
Oh,
Oh, his touch was poor. His touch was poor.
Out!
Out.
Out!
Not out.
Come on.
Not out.
Outside.
That's supposed to be a foul, no?
It was out, the ball. Shoot, Rodri, you can do it.
Camavinga's moving.
Nah, they're
mad.
playing around. They're playing around.
It's Bernardo again.
Oh,
Go
look,
on.
Back to Kevin.
Overlap.
Oh,
in the
Bruyne.
middle.
Oh!
it's touched over by Courtois.
Haaland wants it.
Gundogan.
He gives it to
Akanji.
Akanji.
They are just
Oh, they
playing around.
They are toying with you, man.
Wow.
What can you say to this? You
I'm
can't
so
say
glad I
no.
came.
You can't. You know what, Raul? I'm
How
sorry.
many minutes? Are they not giving us a...
I must admit, right?
What can you say? Oh, of course, the money, yeah, all of that. 100%.
No, but
I cannot say
listen,
anything.
But
put aside all that. Dude, what we're seeing here at the moment is a bit of a masterclass.
look at Pep. Look at he's literally.
Come on!
Wow. He's going. Wow. Look. He's like. Look at my boys. Look what we're doing to them. This is Real Madrid. Even Pep's like
Actually,
shit.
I've got a super chat for you that you might be interested in. Sule Jr. He said, Flex, how on earth are we going to stop this City side? This is elite level, like prime Barca 2011.
Have to believe.
Do you agree?
Man.
Do you agree?
They are like that.
100%.
Oh! Courtois
I mean,
comes
this-
to the rescue again.
this
Good
game-
punch.
I suppose there was
And
no
that's
time,
the
but it's
end.
half time.
That's the end of the tournament.
And it was an absolutely unbelievable performance from the boys in blue. That has been one of our greatest halves.
Haaland
in
there,
our
going down the
possible
tunnel.
club's history, giving the opponent and giving the spectre of this game. And it was absolutely unbelievable.
You know what? I'm going to
Same
say this,
half.
right? I'm going to say this straight up.
Go
No
on.
disrespects. That is as one-sided as you're going to see in a Champions League semi-final.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You've got to keep it real, Raul. That is as one-sided as I've seen.
Yeah, it is, it is. I cannot say anything, I cannot say.
Yeah.
It is what is, what can I say? Nothing.
Yeah, I think,
We
you
are-
know.
Still, we are playing the semi-final, we are playing against Manchester City. We know that it's possible. And we are suffering a lot, and let's see.
But it's still only half-time.
Still, I believe it's going to be difficult. Let's see what happens in the first
Exactly,
5-10 minutes. But
Because if
No,
I'm a
every
Real
year
Madrid
it's the
fan, the
same.
only
It's-
positive I'm taking out of that is we're not going to be as bad as that in the second half. Flex, what are you saying? Do you agree? Or
That they're not going to be as bad as that in the second half.
yeah.
No, I think it'll be more the same.
What?
I think it'll be more the same. I don't see with City in this type of mood, with City with this type of momentum, with the Etihad with that sort of feeling inside there at this point with what they've done in that first half, with Bernardo Silva playing how he is
Oh,
as well.
he's been amazing.
I don't see how Real Madrid can stem that. Let alone stem it enough to come back and score 3. Impossible. Like I've come here wanting to see Man City lose and hoping, but what can you say to that? And like you said, as a Man United fan, this is where it gets real peak because
Nico, one of the
Yeah.
super chats was saying this was like prime time Barca 2011. Do you agree? Or
Yeah.
maybe not as good, but nearly.
This half, yes. This half, yes. And I feel Madrid's been lucky because it's only 2-0.
Yeah,
Could have been 4-0
see
in the
that.
first half.
Yeah,
So-
Courtois made a couple of really good
and it's
saves.
actually scary. I mean, it's actually scary. I was gonna say if I was a Man City fan, but right now today I'm a Man City fan. I'm still scared because it's only 2-0.
Yeah, that's
and we've
only though that's 3 to come back in 45 minutes.
who's the only team that I've seen, and I hate to see this. I hate to say this, but
Not this time. Nah.
I'd like to see a heat match.
it happened
at
last
Benzema. He's
year.
probably touched the ball
I-
twice.
they have been
we
lucky.
cannot win-
It
we-
could have been 3, 4 at least.
yeah,
I mean,
but we cannot win every game. At the end, we are a team. We
Oh,
cannot
this
win.
fake-
Cannot win every
This
game.
fake
No, you
humility,
didn't win
man.
the league.
It's not
So
fake.
you haven't won every
it's
game.
not fake. It's
Fake
true. It's
humility,
real.
man.
It's real. It's real. We cannot win every day. We cannot win every
I
day.
remember,
no?
yeah.
Let's
Exactly.
let's
That's
hear
it.
from Will.
What are you talking about?
What you got to say about that, man?
What have
I
I
mean,
got?
that is just phenomenal.
Listen, we were-
It blows your mind the levels that Pep has taken this City squad over the years. When you look at that first leg Champions League semi-final against Madrid in 2016 under Pellegrini, we went into that game and we were scared, we backed off. And then even last season, we gave it a go. Obviously, Fernandinho at right back didn't help. We gave it a go, but there was always that saying in the back of their heads. And Pep has turned the mentality around. This is this run that we're on now. We haven't lost a game since I think it was against Tottenham, whenever that was. The mentality is instilled in this team. To go and do that to Madrid in a first half of a Champions League semi-final second leg is unbelievable. And you won't see many teams in the world ever do that, ever. And that is the elite mentality that Pep Guardiola has brought to Manchester City. And
mind you, it's still only half time. There's second half coming up. As I said, I don't think Real Madrid will be as bad in the second half, but it remains to be seen. Raul, question for you. Do you think the manager will make any changes? Should he make changes? And
Should
if so,
be,
who?
but if we know,
If so, who?
if we know Ancelotti, I think he gonna believe in the thing until the end, whatever happened. But should be any change, of course.
Flex, would you like to see any changes? And if so, who?
I'd get Rudiger on and
For who?
take off Camavinga.
What
on.
about?
Or one of Modric and Kroos and put Camavinga maybe in the middle for some energy if you want, but and I put Alaba out left back.
Yeah, cool.
Or have a different tactic where Camavinga needs some help. When someone, when like in basketball, when the player's in a hot streak, you know what I mean? Like they're just hitting shot after shot after shot. They're in the streak.
Yeah.
That's Bernardo Silva right now. He's on top class form, and he's a world class player as well. He's unbelievable, Bernardo Silva, even at the best of times. But they need to stem his flow.
I get Tchouaméni on the midfield for Kroos.
I forgot they even had him. Jesus.
For Kroos,
Tchouaméni,
I will get it for
100%.
Kroos because then he can help Camavinga as well.
Yes, I actually forgot about Tchouaméni. He's got so many embarrassing of riches there. Yeah,
Danny Tobias?
your guy.
Yeah, ex-Arsenal.
Your guy.
But he's not really featured much. I can't see him.
Yeah, but the thing is, we didn't see Rodrigo, we didn't see Vinicius.
Because there's no midfield. There's no midfield at all.
They are playing bad today. Yeah, but they don't have.
They haven't touched the ball.
Exactly.
Because there's no midfield.
Get Asensio on for Rodrigo.
I think the only
with Asensio.
consolation you can have really from Madrid side is you're going to think
the
to
consolation,
yourself,
I can say to you the consolation. We play in the last 13 season. We play 11 semi-final. 11.
No, in terms of this game, the consolation is going to be.
We don't have consolation. The
you
consolation.
conceded 2 and not 4.
No.
And you're probably hoping to
It's no
yourself that it's not going to
consolation.
be as bad.
Winning La Copa del Rey is their consolation.
Right, I've got a couple more super chats.
Nico, go home, man.
No. He can
Coming
stay
with
here.
bad vibes.
No, he can
All
stay.
right, what's he said there, Nico?
He can stay here. He can stay here. But as City fan, as Catalonia or Spanish fan, no as Barcelona fan because he's not playing.
I only came with a scarf because since we won the league, like I thought, I bring it. We won the league, so thought, you know what? Also, I've been given this nice blue t-shirt that
You won the league.
It goes with the scarf, right?
Mate, you're in the Champions League next year. You're going to run up on City and watch.
No. Don't speak so fast. We don't know if we're gonna play the Champions League.
Well, what could happen?
Well,
in trouble.
If we get Celtic, Shakhtar, and Leipzig on the group stage, then we might get in the knockout.
Nico,
Easy, yeah?
Nico,
Easy for them.
Yeah.
what are you talking about Liverpool, Chelsea, and City now? And Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City last season. What are you talking about?
It's a shame because of details, like because of injuries, because of some referee decisions.
Nico,
we were out of the group stage,
Nico,
and now the team that
Nico.
took us out of the group stage is a Champions
Nico,
League finalist.
Nico,
So I'm thinking as a Barcelona fan, I'm thinking maybe we could have been there,
Nico.
Instead, we got beaten by United
Nico, this
in
is
Old Trafford, and they were laughing at us. So it was
This
not.
is the difference between
It
Real
was
Madrid.
unfortunate.
This is the difference between Real Madrid and Barcelona fan. You're still crying and you still believe in the lucky injury. What happened? Listen, stop to crying. Stop
Not
to
crying. We
You
won the
are
league.
crying all
We
the
won the
time.
league 14 points away, man.
Yeah, you won the league.
Well, do you
exactly.
actually, on that, do you think that this is the renaissance for Barcelona, the start of the renaissance?
Yes,
Barcelona
sir.
are back?
Yes, sir.
The reason being is we were talking about this last night on the watch along I did. Is Barcelona on their way back?
We are on our. I completely agree with you. We are on our way back. We've got so many young talented players that actually already played World Cups, like Gavi, Pedri, Valde. These kind of players are the ones that we need, and what we are known for, for La Masia, for bringing young players. So yes, we are back.
And I mean, Raul probably wouldn't agree with me, but I don't know what Flex thinks. But I think that's a good thing for European football.
What is?
A strong Barca. We need a strong. No, seriously, I'm not.
From Barca?
I mean, of course he's gonna put that face of the two Champions League finals that they played against us.
Hey, listen. If it's done, if it's done in the right
we're
way,
actually three.
all above board, with no, things going on behind the background. We don't.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
If it's all done correctly.
What happened?
I'm just saying. There's a lot of allegations, but they're only allegations. We don't know.
Well, there's a lot of allegations against City at the moment.
Exactly. But they've got the lawyers in. They'll bust case like they always do. They just get rid of
exactly. So the thing is about getting good lawyers, right?
Barca will pull some more levers, economic levers.
Whatever we need to bring Messi back, to sign Gundogan, whatever we need to do, we will do.
I just got to read some super chats here. Debbie Lee Dupree says, I did say this is not going to end well for Haaland Madrid. Pretty sure they are going to come back. There's no way they're going to be a blowout, right?
What, mate?
Video City says, as a Liverpool fan, I have to appreciate Man City. That's kind of the way I see things as well, man. And I took stick for saying that earlier in the season, but nice to know that I'm not the only one. Ignesh says, City have been nervous till this day in Champions League games as they have not won it. Let's say they win it this year. No more nervousness. Scary incoming years. That's a good point as well, actually.
What, you think they could win it like multiple
Meaning
times?
that now, if they. But mind you, listen, man. There's a certain Inter Milan in the final. They won't be thinking like that, man. They'll be watching this.
On that,
Days
with
off.
City moving forward, if they win this Champions League, which I think they will now. That's a good point. Like, what does that City team look like? Because if you look at world football, Real Madrid are going to go through like they're trying to rebuild a bit in midfield, trying to get young players, striker, etc. Bayern Munich have been off it this season, dusted easy. PSG are dismantling that famous Harlem Globetrotters type team. Juve are miles off it, never then won it. Who else is there?
It could be
Liverpool are going to be back.
Right.
I don't think with Liverpool's history, if Man City played Liverpool in the latter stages of that would be something.
I think you guys will be back once you get this takeover thing sorted.
I think so.
We're way off. We're way off being able to.
Yeah, now you are. But
my point is, they can do whatever they want. This is my point. Which team gonna take off any player of Manchester City? No one.
But we've
No
always
one. They can do whatever, and they can buy whatever they want.
Yeah, they can.
What Pep Guardiola need this season? The best striker in the world,
Yeah.
Haaland. Okay, let's go for you. What happened last season? They lost. This is why we are a bit worried. Still, we cannot cry. We are losing 2-0. But let's see what happens if they are winning the Champions League one year. I don't know.
How do you feel about like a City dominance?
Oh, I wouldn't even dare to consider that. We've not won it yet. Let's not get carried away. I was just going to say on the whole, City have always kept their best players. Always. Even a lot of teams can offer a lot of clubs a lot of money. It's not just there's something about Man City which encourages players to say. I mean, you look at Yaya Toure, you look at David Silva. I mean, obviously not so much with David Silva because we did have a good chance of winning Champions League, but when Toure was there, we were never really likely to win the Champions League. Yet he gave the best part of his career to City. David Silva, Vincent Kompany. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne is 31 now. Players don't. The only player we lost that we didn't want to was Leroy Sané, and now I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to come back. Yeah. So, but he's playing a bit better now, and good on him. We love Sané. But we've always kept our players. It's something about the culture of the club that has been built up, not just by Pep Guardiola, but by the entire way the club has been built over the past decade. And not a lot of clubs can just keep all of their best players in the same way City do. And Bernardo Silva wanted to leave, maybe an exception here, but he still stayed for the best. We signed him in 2017, I think. So, did him at 8 years or whatever it may be.
He's certainly looking phenomenal today. Got a couple of super chats here. 40 side says Modric and Kroos no legs. Madrid needs update. I must admit.
That's why they bought Camavinga and Tchouaméni. That was the reason. That's why Casemiro left, because he wasn't going to get in anymore. Also, is that was supposed to be the transition, but all of a sudden you've got
Well,
because of injuries. You've got Camavinga playing in at left back, who done quite well in the first leg with some shaky moments, but today I think it's proved that that's probably one step too far for him at this stage
They
of his
look
career.
like
to play left
they
back,
look like they.
you know?
Listen, I don't know. They look like they targeted him. In that
Yeah,
pass.
but and that's the thing, you forget about Camavinga, how young he is.
Yeah.
And he's not a left back.
and he's not playing.
He's not.
It's
That's
been
the thing.
amazing that
That's the
he's
thing.
actually even come this far.
Yeah, that's
playing
what I'm saying.
left
They
back.
look like they targeted him.
But that's what I mean. So,
Yeah.
but this is like one game too far, one big
Exactly.
game too far.
Yeah.
It's not time
At
for
left
that
back.
now, exactly.
Yeah.
Once you
Time
bring
for now.
Bellingham in, that Tchouaméni, Camavinga,
Yeah.
Bellingham
That'd be
midfield. I mean,
insane.
they're set up for a number of years. So
It's a
I think
striker they need
they've done a
after
decent
Benzema.
job of rebuilding that midfield because it was never going to be easy.
Super chat here from Pritesh. It's for Nico. It says, Nico, man, you've beaten us twice in the Champions League final. We should have a grudge against you, not the other way around.
What can I say? I mean, today is a day to be happy, no? I mean, not yet, but 45 minutes. I really want to touch food until when the game's over. I'm gonna
Nico, it's over. It's over, bro.
You say this.
Not over yet.
I've
You
got
s-
another
you-
super
you
chat
say
here. 58 Goj 58. He says, question for Laurie as you're a neutral fan. If City win the treble, does Guardiola surpass Fergie? That's a good question, but no, not for me. Not yet. Not yet. For me, Fergie's the GOAT, and I say that as a dedicated Arsenal fan, big fan of Wenger. But I'm sure you would agree with me.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah, but
Fergie,
again,
But I do also
if
agree
Pep
with.
keeps doing this
Yeah,
at Manchester
yeah,
City
yeah.
and gets
And
more
I do-
Premier Leagues and keeps racking up, like say he gets to like 10 Premier Leagues.
Second half.
And I
He stays
do-
another 5 years. He could easily
Champions League is the thing he's
Jack the
missing.
Messenger
That's
sent
the only thing
another
he's
super
missing.
chat in, which I do agree with. He says Pep has changed the way we see football in this country, from
Yeah.
the top to even how we coach grassroots football.
So did Arsene Wenger.
No, yeah, well, I was about to say that. There have been visionaries in the past, Arsene Wenger being one of them. So yeah, but
Second
yeah,
half
there's
has
no
kicked off at the Etihad Stadium.
Go on.
Manchester City are 45 minutes from the Champions League final.
No subs.
We are 3.5 games from invincibility.
Can Madrid get an early goal? Toni
Immortality,
Kroos?
sorry, not invisibility.
No,
Immortality.
he's lost out. He came closest for Madrid in the first half with that long-range effort that hit the bar. But apart from that,
I think this.
I wanted to mention as well regarding the super chat, or I don't know if it was a super chat regarding Kroos and Modric, that in the league, Ancelotti's been putting Tchouaméni as a starter in some games, but I think on the important games, he hasn't been trusting him as much, and that might be the problem. If you're playing against a strong midfield like City, like the one. Wow.
Tackle by Rodri.
Wow.
we got
No,
three.
Walker.
So yeah, if you're playing against a midfield like Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, you need to get some strength in there, and you need to get some quality.
Walkers.
3,600 people watching. Come on, people, let's get it to 1,000 likes. Press that like button. Super chat here from Keji says, to Raul, don't worry. Bellingham will fix your team. Trust me, he's that good. We lost Haaland and Sancho, and he carried the title.
Is Bellingham that confirmed?
It would appear so.
I think so. I think
It
so.
would
No,
appear
it's-
so.
Listen, I believe a bit yet.
If I was you, I would. I mean, after what we've seen these last years,
believe.
I mean, it's been unbearable for
Let's
me.
see what
Unbearable.
happened in the first 5-10 minutes. Let's see what happened in the first 5-10 minutes, and then
This is a very important first 5, 10, 15 minutes for Madrid. They need to
do you think they
try and get back in the game.
Oh, come on, Wenger.
Go on.
And they're not
Keep
going to
turning
do
over
it with
possession,
passes
bro.
like
Look,
that.
foul.
Foul.
He's having a bad game, man.
I think that's where he showed his inexperience as
Yeah,
well.
he's
They
only a
could've-
young kid.
yeah.
Exactly. He's been unreal since he's come in, but this just looks like just one big game too many. You know?
He's got no help either.
Yeah.
Like they're killing. When Haaland comes in to receive on that wing, he's just alone. Neither Modric or Kroos are there as well.
And just wait till Mahrez comes on in the 70th minute to
Yes.
with fresh legs.
Two architects over the ball. Bernardo Silva's left it.
Ooh, Akanji looks like he's scoring, eh? He looks like he's gonna score, eh?
Akanji knows where the net is. He's
Never
scored- he's
mind
scored in
that.
the World Cup.
Haaland's looking
Can you imagine?
ominous in that box, pushing
good
people
ball,
out of the way.
Good ball, eh?
Shout out to Jack.
I must say I've been very impressed with him, Akanji, this season, man. He's had a really good
He started almost every game.
And Ake is injured, right?
Yeah, Ake's injured.
I was scared in before the games because for Vinicius and stuff, but he hasn't touched the ball.
Well, the
so.
thing is, I think because of Walker's pace, he always would have started this game, and then you're kind of looking at Ake versus Akanji on the left, and apparently Akanji has to start every game ever, even when everyone gets a rest. So, I mean,
Yes, vamos.
No, but when playing against Madrid, I was expecting maybe Pep to put 4 defenders for Vinicius and Rodrigo, but he hasn't done that. Well, because he's injured, but...
I've got a question for Will. If, as it looks at this current time that you guys go through, will you try and get out to Istanbul for the final?
I will, if we win this game, I will be in Istanbul.
You will be? You're sure about that?
On that weekend in June.
No, because you don't have to have a ticket.
Whether I
just go out there.
whether I get a ticket is
Exactly,
is up in the air. But I will be in Istanbul. We'll try and get a ticket. But yeah, let's not talk about Skyscanner right now because that happened last year and we know what happened then. So.
Mate, this is over. Look at this. They can't even.
Modric-
Modric can't even control the ball.
Is Modric
De Bruyne.
out? Is Modric out?
Come on. Oh, that was lucky.
What's
It's
De
more-
Bruyne
Roy wants a
complaining
foul
about?
for that. Oh, he's moaning at Pep.
You haven't touched the trophy, right? This year.
I wouldn't dare.
You haven't even looked at
I
it.
wouldn't dare. It was too many Coronas and a shocking trim that sent me over the edge last season. So we're not doing that again.
We've got another super chat here from Anthony to 1993. It's aimed at you, Will. It says, only kept your best players because of Guardiola. Is that true?
Well, ironically, we kept Yaya Toure that entire time.
That's how you started the
He wanted to leave me.
but
But no, it's a big part of it. But that's I wouldn't say only because obviously Yaya Toure and Pep don't really like each other. So no, I wouldn't really. But, I mean,
And the money as well, right?
Maybe
but as I say, a lot of clubs can offer comparable salaries to Manchester City. We're not outrageous in the salaries we offer, especially when you look at PSG and.
Yeah, but if you're a good player, you want to play either in the Prem or you don't want to. You want to play in PSG, I don't know, French league.
Vinicius.
Super chat here from
Same, we
MUFC
cannot compare
Kaz.
that.
Oh, it's Kaz.
Be careful, Alaba.
Kaz.
We used to.
Your boy. Says, big up Laurie, Raul, Flex, and the 210 supporting City year fans. Tell Raul to answer his crimes for yesterday. Raul, check your DMs.
Check your DMs.
I don't have time. I am
11:30, Daps is waiting. So that's from Kaz.
I'm sure he has a lot of DMs. And one will be from me.
You know him, man. You know Kaz.
Yeah, Kaz, yeah.
Got another... Oh, me, man! Great save again.
Knuckleball, no?
Alden Edison, yeah, he wasn't expecting.
Alaba.
I did not think he was going to shoot.
Nor did I. Edison.
I thought that was going way out.
I don't think Edison thought that either.
He did that.
It's a great effort.
Look how he goes down.
He loves a free kick as well.
Hey! Vamos!
Two footballs, what's going on?
Come on. Come on. It's
Vamos,
Pep-
vamos.
Pep Guardiola style, you know?
Who did it?
It's a Pep Guardiola style.
That was an excellent effort by Alaba.
It was a corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why did it?
There was 2 balls in the pitch. Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was it even? Did they even give the corner?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They took the corner.
Took the corner, but there was 2
What's
balls.
happened here? Drop ball.
so
What's
fast.
happened here?
They don't want to say.
They don't want to say
They
give it
don't wanna
back.
say- yeah, no.
No,
If it
because
was a
no,
corner. How did the ball even end up there?
because Bernardo Silva had it when
Yeah, but how did he get it from their corner straight away?
I think that.
I don't think he gave a corner.
they probably lost the ball. They probably lost the
really
ball.
that from
Yeah.
a corner.
I
Yeah.
think so.
No, I just think
I didn't see what
I
happened. I didn't see what happened.
They were showing the replay, but I'm. That's fine.
But didn't Edison tip it over the bar?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a corner.
But I don't think they gave a corner.
No, we didn't
But
see.
everyone
We
was
didn't
in
see the
everyone was in
corner.
Yeah,
position.
no.
I
They
think
did gave.
They
that
shot
bad
the
that
corner.
they-
I think so.
Exactly.
I think so.
Yeah.
Come on, Haaland. Haaland.
Super chat here from Black Gemini says,
Here we go.
Oh God.
When men first went to the moon, Pep was already there, coming back to Earth. Greatest manager of all time.
Yes.
Not sure if I
That's what
agree
we
with
like
that.
to
one.
hear.
He's got to wait, like me and Flex said, he's got
That's
a
what we
way to
like
go
to
yet.
hear.
He's on his way.
I hope he comes
got
back,
a
to
way
be
to
honest,
go.
one day. I hope he comes back
Barca
one day.
fans hate us. Barca fans hate us on Twitter because of Pep.
Why? Because you have him.
I don't know. It all kicks off. I wouldn't know.
I-
Barca
to-
fans don't like us.
To be
What
honest,
is that?
I really want Man City
What is that?
to win the Champions League because
You
of
just want to
Pep.
get licks. You don't just want to get licks.
Poor boy. Who was that who played?
I didn't even see who gave it away.
Come on,
Look at this.
Mamma mia.
come on.
Dancing his way through the...
And Gundogan's been quite
cross.
quiet by his standards
Good
today,
cross.
actually.
Here comes Jack Grealish. What can he do? He's got
Corner.
the
Corner.
Vamos.
Gundogan ain't even got going. He's just chilling in this game.
Yeah.
He ain't even had to break a sweat. He's going, right, Bernardo Silva, you're on that. De Bruyne, you man go and do your
Super
part."
chat here from Diabolical FC says, if City wins, how long does Pep keep coaching?
Well, he needs to come back to Barcelona first.
Yeah, just go back
in
to
my
Barcelona.
5
They
years.
need you, just go back.
He probably
there,
will
man.
go back at
By
some
the way,
point.
we did run a poll. Can Real Madrid come back? You may be surprised to know that the answer was no.
Really?
Overwhelming 63% says no. 36% said yes. Actually, that's probably higher than I
It
thought.
is, yeah.
Over the back post. Oh.
Shoot.
Oh,
That's painful.
That's a pen. Oh, wait. What?
Pass the ball,
that's
Vini,
something.
Eso es.
Didn't really.
Walker.
No, Carl Walker's there, mate. No.
It's like playing FIFA.
When are we gonna have the Carl
code,
Walker
mate.
debate as well?
Yeah.
For what? For the goat?
do you think that was quite intelligent or quite clever from Pep, the way he... oh, what's this?
Oh, you give it.
What you said there about Carl Walker.
We were saying before the
Probably
Tee
stream.
him up a little bit and make him
up to
prove
his
it wrong.
levels,
And,
yeah.
but it's like you said, it's a test of the character.
Yeah.
It's a test of the player to force your way back in the team. I'm not letting the manager say that about me. But technically though, is that a
Nah.
Nah.
he kicked him. But technically though, Pep's kind of right because he still hasn't asked him to do that role. He still asked him to do the role he always does, which is just be right back.
Yeah.
He's not asking him to do this.
But he wanted his position back.
Yeah, he won exactly. Yeah,
But I do
now
agree
there's none of
with
this
you,
like stones filling in it.
Oh, who's this?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
My
The
God.
way you just brought that
What a
ball
player.
out there, man, was...
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Again, Bernardo.
Here comes Bernardo again. He's enjoying himself.
He's
man.
just he's in his mode. You know, he's just in the mode.
Yeah.
Everything just comes off. The touches come off nice. I mean, the shots are popping
And
off.
in the beginning of the game, it looked like they were gonna go more on the
Go on,
left.
Jack. Go on, Jack. He sent
Yellow
him.
card.
And that's a yellow card. Yes, sir.
Carvajal
Go
receives
on.
a yellow card. Would you believe it? Frame it, hang it in a Louvre.
And that's instrument as well, because normally when
Fucking
Jack
hell.
Grealish goes
Yeah.
down there, he's normally...
Look, he's in trouble there. He's like,
just
nah.
laughing now, isn't he?
And now you're looking at Carvajal having to face Jack Grealish for the rest of the game on a yellow as well.
Yeah, and Jack pretty much knows that
He's not going to commit as
he
much
had
next
his
time.
he had his number from the first leg a bit by rattling him, and he just thought, I'll wait till I get him back to the
Yeah, the ref bottled it because of the stadium and whatnot.
I've got to admit, Raul, since the start of the second half, I've not seen any discernible improvement.
Well, I need this improvement.
Okay,
At the
you
end
had the
we
shot
was, yeah.
You had that one shot, but then you had a shot in
No,
the
the
first half
shot
from long
and
range.
we have more the ball. We have more. We are playing more.
You've had a bit more of the ball, but I don't think
But
you
no,
really...
no.
Look, that's poor again.
no,
Maybe he's actually trying to do that.
trying to shoot.
But
very,
then they
very-
still won the ball back. though.
Great
Oh
touch,
God,
McKenzie.
man, this is crazy.
Even when they put a poor corner in, they win it back straight away.
No, yeah, it's so poor.
Here comes Grealish, he's looking for a penalty there.
Oh, unlucky.
Now we don't have the ball.
Right,
We
a
don't
couple of
have the
super
ball now.
chats. This one's aimed at Flex. G-Dash says, Flex, one cup, another final, but Ten Hag ran this team into the ground, and I worry about your next season. How does United bounce back from a City treble?
Next season. Oh, because if they win the treble, listen, it's going to be disgusting. If anything, if City do the treble, it's going to be. It will be.
Will it be a sad indictment on
Oh,
you?
it will be very befitting and a sad indictment on basically an indication just to how far Man United have fallen off,
Ten Hag
and the
out.
Glazers and the Glazers leaving in some way, shape, or form, whether they leave partially or fully.
What do you want to happen with that takeover?
I want
You've
it
not
to be
said a
Qatar.
whole lot.
Yeah, no, I want it to be Qatar.
Right, okay.
And let's see if you get
I
into
want,
Champions
and
League.
I want the Glazers fully out of the club. I don't want a way where they get to stay there, extracting money from the club. I want them.
What about, is it Ratcliffe?
Yeah,
What
Sir
about
Jim
him?
Ratcliffe. No, I don't want that bit.
It's the 10-year anniversary of your last league title.
Terrible.
Is it
Oh.
only though the money though? I mean,
No, it's about the infrastructure. We are light years behind. That's what I'm saying about how indicative it is. If City get a treble, and that's like the last thing that happens on the Glazers' watch. Like that's what they did to this club. Like they put it so far behind City. You allow them to build an infrastructure, build an amazing team, build an
so
amazing.
basically you got caught lacking then.
Consistently for many, many years, yeah, and not just over City. I mean, other teams have built better than us in that time. Arsenal are ahead of us in where they want to be.
Oh, definitely.
You know, so yeah, it will be. They are. Yeah, they've got nothing to show for it, but they are.
Well, you've got one more title than them this
Got
season.
second place. With,
Told you, we
That's
had a
not
better
a trophy.
season than them. So they don't
Well,
wanna hear it,
well.
though.
I mean,
You got to win that FA Cup first, bro.
No, they won the League Cup.
If we just, if
They
we
won
just
the
get
League
top
Cup.
four,
The League Cup, no.
Carabao, no?
Mate,
Whatever.
if you're a player, no player remembers that season I finished second or third, but every player will remember the day I went to Wembley and won a trophy. Every fan will remember the day I went to a final and see my team won something.
so-
Not the time that I finished third.
Yeah, the FA Cup, yeah, but not the League
What
Cup.
do you mean not the League Cup? It's a
It's a trophy, man.
it's
No, listen, I
one of
respect
the best
the League Cup, but
one of the best days of my life going to Wembley and watching City win
of
the League
course,
Cup.
but it's not like you've not been
Against
there
Arsenal.
before, has it? It's not like United haven't been there before. If you said that about a Brighton or one of them, then I could say, yeah, but United, man, come on. It's
Is
United we're talking
the FA Cup final before the Champions League final?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky. You're
yeah,
lucky.
but we're kind of
because
not though, because it's like, well, it doesn't matter each
I was
if
just
you
think-
lose it, then you know that they've got the double, and then it's
about.
like
Here come Madrid,
And the ball.
it's promising.
Walker's there.
Yeah, but I
mate.
was
got
just,
an overlap.
I was
Is
just,
he
I
gonna
was
win
just
a
thinking.
second time? Is he going to win a second
Walker's
time?
there, mate. He ain't going nowhere.
Sees him to the outside of the box.
Oh, God. Good
Gundogan's
defending.
there. Gundogan's there. Of course he is.
De Bruyne caught him.
And there's the
back.
pointer.
I was just thinking,
And a slow
if
trickling pass still
City
makes its way to
wins the treble in front of you guys
That's what I mean. On our watch,
on your watch,
That's what I mean.
That would be perfect.
disgusting, bro. We will be in the mud. The
Super
mud of
chat
all
here
mud.
from Lignesh is for Will. Will, what do you think of CFG world dominance? They put them on by City in India 3 years ago, and they have
Look,
won
we're all
two
Monte.
league titles already and qualified for AFC Champions League.
I can't pretend we're all Montevideo fans. I can't believe all Girona fans, or Melbourne City, or New York City, or Mumbai City, or whoever it may be. But yeah, it's
Nice. Go on.
Oh, Mercurial.
It's lucky. Hey, Camavinga's having a bad
Sacrifice.
time, man.
to be
wasn't
honest. To be honest,
No, De Bruyne got
The
past
first
him.
was, yes.
to be honest, it's an overbranding of football that I don't particularly like. But I try not to think about it. But we did
But
get
listen, you
we
say
did get
that,
to, we did get to have Frank, we did get to have Frank Lampard on loan
Listen,
because of it. So
Any club that gets the input of money, they're going to take it and run with it. Look at Newcastle, man. You know
He's
what I mean?
offside, isn't he?
Look at United. Look, you just heard what Flex said about he wants the money. So you
That's
can't
the way
re-
football is now.
Yeah,
That
you
is
can't
it.
begrudge
That is it,
City having the money.
That is it.
As long as they haven't broken any rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's-
I'm saying the overbranding of the CFG and whatnot
Grealish.
isn't something I'm too fond of personally. But it's always it's
I don't really have
football in
a
the world now.
Listen, as long as the money was acquired in the right way, then you
Make
know,
them.
it is what it is.
The only good thing is that we get to send all of our trainee players out to Girona and still
they are
who still beat
they
Real
are-
Madrid 4-1.
They are
at the
in
end of the
conference league positions right now.
season. It says it
They've
there.
Got
got- they've
another
got
super
crazy
chat
players.
here
all
from
about
Alternate Cabs. He said LMAO. We all know what that means. We literally have the three biggest clubs in the world here: Real, Barca, United, getting scared of City. By the way, Flex, if City
Not
win the
scared, I'm happy
sextuple
for
this
them, man.
season, your treble team would be in the mud. What you got to say about that?
If City win, what?
The sextuple.
Oh, what? Because they would have got 3 Premier Leagues in a
Yeah,
row
yeah.
and the treble.
The only sextuple here is that has ever won it in 1 year is us. With Mr. Pep.
I'm trying to make a
All
case
of
for Madrid getting back in the game, but I just can't see it. Man. If anything, look like City might
I
score
was
again.
expecting someone to come and
And I've really heard Raul this quiet on a watch along. Really?
It's peaceful, isn't it? It's beautiful
Very
and
difficult
peaceful.
to say something.
You didn't want the Clásico?
Oh no!
I
But
think
yeah.
they are playing now.
They're
but
trying to
it's-
make something happen, man, but it's just not at the moment. But here's,
Yeah, but if they
here we go. Here's Vinicius.
Well done.
only if they get a shot on target is enough for them to just get hyped up and just go for it.
I think they started to play very late, to be honest. Too late.
Both of them tried to get him there.
That's
Too late.
when they start to play. Like last year was the same thing.
Yeah, but now it's another semi-final. It's
Super
completely
chat here
different.
from Ibrahim Asise. Says Nico, tell Raul Madrid Cabrion saluda el campeón. Translate.
Translate Madrid.
That's it. There.
Rudiger on.
Yeah, I know what he
Yeah,
means,
yeah,
but
okay.
it's just a swear word.
Camavinga in the middle.
It's not often you see that Modric getting hooked.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen
Modric
that.
for Rudiger.
Rudiger.
Yeah, because
Uh,
you put
Camavinga.
Camavinga's having a bad time
Camavinga,
at left
yeah,
back.
okay.
Told you, that's it.
Alaba,
That's what I said to
Right
do.
back.
Put Camavinga into midfield, and I said even across. But
Onside.
come on, this is your corner.
put.
Oh, if they score now, this is gonna get dangerous.
Oh.
Go on, Kev.
Top speed, Kev.
That's one thing.
Top
that-
speed.
Kevin De Bruyne went, nah.
He just won't know.
Quick, mate.
Now he's gonna for 5 minutes. He's gonna be walking.
I'll get the ball back again another time.
Joder.
What is this?
No news.
This is a dud. This is not Real Madrid. This is
Yeah,
Vini,
no,
go
this
for
is
the
Real
ball,
Madrid, man. This is Real Madrid
not
this
in the
season.
Champions League.
No,
This is not Real Madrid Champions League. Like you said, this is La Liga Champions League. On these nights, Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights, it's Champions League Real Madrid.
Still half an
This
hour
is not
left.
it.
I think City
And
needs,
you know what? It's testament to City because they've made them not it.
just to be sure, City needs to score another one. Just to be completely sure.
It's completely over. Look at Madrid. They look shot. They look shot of confidence.
They
look tired.
There goes Bernardo.
It's true.
See what I mean?
It's true.
Now he's put the two centre backs in there of what we were saying of put Militao and Rudiger and put Thingy left back.
And
This is
he
what I said half time. And Alaba's gone left back now. You know?
and he keeps going with Modric and Kroos.
And
What's
the
he
stats
done?
tell its own story.
Yeah, but we need
No, he
something
took
else to
Modric
do.
out.
Man City, 13 shots on goal, 5 on target, 63% possession. That's like 2/3 of the possession is City. And as I talk, they're enjoying
Yeah,
more,
well,
yet
we
more
need to-
possession.
No, he
games.
took Modric out.
They've absolutely battered Real Madrid.
We need to do something else.
Oh, here you go.
Go on. They're just walking around.
Gundogan.
Ooh.
Just finding
I
gaps.
think they are overplaying a little bit. I'd like
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think so? Or is it just me?
Sorry?
They're just taking
City,
their time. They're not overplaying.
No,
It's
they are
taking
playing
their
with the
time.
results.
no, but there's a,
Manchester City, that's how they play.
They just haven't shot on target.
yeah,
like
but they sometimes they've been in good positions. You think have a shot and they
Yeah,
try
I
to do
agree.
that extra pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's their playing style. That's how they play.
Yeah, that is that.
Do you know what I mean? They're not like that. It's not shoot on sight with City.
No.
It's
Just
to get the best opening.
they want to walk with the ball inside the goal.
It's the Pep way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And they learned from the last year because Pep said in the last press conference, our mistake last season is because when we score, we wanted one more.
Oh, this is interesting. No.
We wanted one more and one
Yeah.
more. This is our mistake. If we control the game, they
Bernardo Silva.
Look
And
at that.
now it's Kevin De Bruyne.
Haaland's-
Haaland's
what's that
making
ball?
that run. Oh,
Come on, Bingus, centre mid. Come on,
wins it.
pitch centre mid, man.
push.
That's a great tackle, by the way. Bernardo Silva's taking the piss, man. Jesus. You know, in these games, everyone talks about Haaland and De Bruyne, but the real star's been
Kanji's there. Kanji's
Yeah.
the
there.
real star's been Bernardo Silva
Tonight,
and Grealish
tonight,
as well.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight.
He's been unreal. But I'm
got
saying
the
that's what I
feeling
mean.
we're
In
still
these
gonna
games, everyone talks about Haaland's going to do this, De Bruyne's going to do that. Not De Bruyne got an assist, but I'm saying
Haaland's not really done much.
that's what happened. He
Yeah.
does that, and he
Some
will still
subs,
score.
maybe.
Yeah,
He will
yeah.
still score.
You know who I saw now? I saw Benzema.
I think he
Exactly.
might
He's
have
playing
to.
Benzema.
Where's he in?
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mahrez.
that's
Bad
a bit
little
sloppy
mistake
there
by
from Stones.
Stones.
Like, where's he going? They've got no black shirts forward.
Don't
Cut in
pass
and
the
shoot.
ball. Don't pass the ball. Don't pass the ball. No.
Hold on.
Get it.
In.
There you go.
Perfect.
Boom. Haaland.
What happened?
Come on, Militao, mate.
Oh, he got
Get out,
injured.
mate.
Oh, poor guy.
2-0 down, Cess. Just get on with it, bro.
He's just smiling.
Yeah. Rudiger don't do this stuff when he's playing against him going down. Yeah, you got a little flick in the eye, bro. Get on
He's
with
a very
it, man.
physical guy, though, isn't he, Haaland? Everything is full on.
Pass the ball.
Which is saying
And you know what I like about him? He doesn't really.
Give it!
Nice. Come
Was
on.
that Vinicius? What are you doing, bro?
Is that a fair assessment with Haaland? He don't complain.
Vamos, Militao.
No, he does. He loves it.
He
Vamos,
loves it. He
Militao.
loves a scrap.
Yeah.
Here we go.
For sure.
Pass the ball. Open.
Madrid
Eso es.
with an overlap. Can they make it count? Can he get the ball in the box?
Look how isolated. Benzema's got 4 players.
Yeah, he's got no one. He's got no one.
Ridiculous. They're never going to score like
But who's gonna score a header? Rodrigo, Vinicius.
No.
Benzema's been.
Benzema.
There's no one there.
Haaland.
Benzema. Go on.
They haven't got many forward in this attack. Oh,
Benzema's
That's too
been...
risky, maybe, no?
As well. Militao looks
yeah, as I was saying, Haaland,
It's
he
the end
loves
of
a
Benzema,
physical
I saw.
scrap.
And now you see Madrid are overcommitting now because they have to score 3 goals.
And
game
see-
will open
And
up.
so the game just
we
opened
are
up.
going to see the
made
same.
So
those
perfect for
counter-attacks.
Mahrez, no?
Yeah, that's what will happen. It will open up because
Exactly,
you have to
last
score. They have to,
20
you have to
minutes.
score 3, and they'll get a third.
So maybe who you take off for Mahrez?
Benzema, you're playing in black, mate. Benny.
Probably Grealish, no maybe.
He's had a poor game.
Jeez.
He's had a poor game.
Benzema's just looked in both legs. He's just
Would like Bernardo to score a hat trick.
The Haaland's just waiting, and he's gonna make that move. He's just waiting, man.
But maybe Grealish is less tired.
He'll just push it past.
And Carvajal's got a yellow card. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think
City just taking this thing out of the game, it's managing the game. Look, easy.
Got a super chat here from Ricky Proctor that will interest you.
You still got Foden.
Would you have City win the treble if it meant Pep and KDB left City? Oh,
Yeah, go on, take Grealish,
hard to
Bernardo Silva, and put
Hold
Madrid
on,
and Foden.
Grealish against Carvajal, Kroos.
There was
Say that
no
again.
one.
he says, Ricky Proctor, super chat. Flex, would you have City win the treble if it meant Pep and Kevin De Bruyne left City?
No, there's no way I could ever accept that City win the treble. No chance. No.
I think that's a bit tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
I think you'll have to, and Pep is still gonna stay.
No Tuchel remaining? Bit surprised?
Apparently no, because it's too late.
Nothing's happening for you guys.
It's too late. It's too late.
No, but
weird.
you need to like.
Oh God, Walker.
You might as well give.
He can play the role. He can. Look, he's saying Pep is wrong. Look at my feet. Look.
Oh, someone tell him.
Ref.
Straight back to Gundogan. What for?
That's the new rule, no?
Yeah, you just drop it after.
Yeah, I'm surprised you've not seen more subs. Flex.
Yeah, here he comes.
Oh, here we go.
Sensational.
Sensor
Right on time.
Chouameni likes
Kroos.
him. I think Nico said he doesn't trust him in the big games. Does he?
No, I don't think so. And also, what's he gonna do? Like now, because he's taking
Yeah, but
Kroos
what are the
out.
others doing? Nothing. Might as well.
He's gonna go with, or maybe Asensio's gonna play as a number
Valverde
number
in the
10,
middle. Valverde Camavinga in the middle.
and
then maybe
Asensio a little bit
Asensio.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what he has to do, I guess.
Vamos.
But now it's time for City to put some new legs and just break them.
Got a couple of people in
Open
the
the
comments
Bar, isn't it?
calling for Alvarez to come on. What do you think, Will? Debbie Lee Dupree says if
You've
Julian
got
Alvarez,
Foden, you've got Maris, you've got Alvarez. Come on, man. Put them all in. Go on, please.
Yeah, no, I agree. You just want to see. Because changing the wingers shouldn't change the game too much.
No, but they're playing so good.
They're playing so good, but
they're
playing so good. But we got a massive game against Chelsea on Sunday. I mean,
Chelsea.
no, it's a massive game. If they win
the
they win.
title.
Yeah, they're gonna win it. Chelsea. I think Chelsea can go to the Etihad, where City need to win the league. Chelsea.
No, but it's a massive game.
Yeah, it's a massive game, but it's light work.
It's a game they're going to win.
I'm just saying, if you're making substitutions, changing the wingers isn't going to change much, but it's going to keep them fresh, and that's what you want.
There's no Pep's way.
Let's start Mahrez in that game, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Let's play him. Chelsea.
No, but you're talking like Mahrez is some second-rate player.
No, but he isn't in this team. He's not the starter.
No, but you know
He hasn't
the way
been for
you
a
say,
while.
Yeah, just play.
He scored a hat trick in the FA Cup semi-final and didn't even play the next
No, he's a
game.
baller, man. I like him.
Yeah.
Another super chat here. Anthony 1993 says to the City fans, David Silva has a statue. What player before your takeover money deserves a statue?
Probably. Well, Colin Bell would be the first name that comes to mind.
Mike Sumner.
I'm not going to say a
Paul
word. I'm not going to say a word about Colin Bell because I wasn't alive in the 1970s.
But you just know that he's a legend.
But from what you hear,
growing up,
and then obviously you've got like
Colin Bell, Mike Somerby, Franny Lee.
Peter Schmeichel, Andy Cole,
Patrick Vieira. Could you
Yaya Toure.
Samir Nasri, Adebayor.
Could you do the cult heroes like Georgie Kinkladze or Sean Gota?
Sean Goat, yeah. He's the goat.
Yeah.
Man's from Bermuda.
I know, yeah.
Benzema should be out today. Benzema should be out.
Yeah.
I think the first black player in the top division was from Bermuda. Clyde Best, West Ham.
Is it?
Actually, he might not be the first, but he was one. Growing up
One of.
as a kid, I remember him playing for West Ham.
think-
Oh, that's good from Grealish. Gets a return ball.
Carvajal with
Gives it
new hips.
Grealish has had enough of Carvajal. Carvajal's
He's just gone to the other side. No, he doesn't want to know anything.
And he's just fouling up everyone. He's probably going to get red. Grealish has just got his number, man. He just keeps running out.
Ay, mi madre, venga, vamos. Come on.
This is as easy game as City has had
Easy.
in a long time.
Yeah, you know
In a
what,
long
Flex?
time,
I've got to
man.
agree with you.
Innit?
Yeah,
In a long time.
yeah.
Like I said, just a normal Premier League.
Go on.
Oh, he missed it. How did Haaland miss that? And this is what I'm saying. When I said that earlier, Will was like having a pop at me.
No disrespect, that pass from Gundogan, which was
Come
absolutely
on, man. He's got to score that, innit?
100%.
Why is he not scoring now?
Amazing.
He's through on goal all the time you want. He's fluffed it.
Against Real Madrid, yeah.
He kicks it straight to the keeper.
He should have scored 2 today.
At least 2.
Good save though.
That would have been the goal.
The football they played as well.
Gosh.
That's a
Come on. We all been waiting for the one to come down.
Pin drop. What's gonna happen? When's this flipping watch along thing over anyway? I should have stayed off.
I would say, on the one hand, it's probably the most one-sided semi-final I've seen in a while. Having said that, City do look ominously good.
What
so,
on earth?
you know what I mean? You kind of have to balance it out with that. Yes, Madrid have not been at the races, but
Stones.
City
Fantastic by John
just been on
Stones.
another level,
Yeah,
right?
even Valverde don't want to run and get stuck in there. He's just giving up.
Yeah, when he's through.
Ronaldo
it's-
again.
Look.
Nah, this is.
I guess if you're...
Put in Benzema, come on.
Go out, Benzema. It's injured. It's injured.
It's like Madrid aren't playing like that
he
team that
working.
know that they can get some. They're playing like a team that's beaten.
Like what
He's
we-
And they have been for
the
But you
pretty
know
much
what I'm
this whole
saying?
thing.
This is what I'm saying, Flex.
He's
When
not
did this
running.
happened to us? Everybody said, yeah, you bottled it.
No, you don't know.
This is
no.
what happens when you play City
No,
and they're like this. No,
no.
come on, bro.
It's nothing to
I
do
told
with City
you.
why you drop points against West Ham and Southampton.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about
No.
the City game.
Oh, the actual City
Yeah,
game. Oh,
yeah.
right.
Oh, look at that. When
Yeah,
we
he actually
played
got the
City
ball.
and we weren't...
No, touch the ball.
He did
We-
get the ball.
Get what I'm saying, right? When we played City, we weren't in it at all. And everyone said, oh, you're this, you're that. Look, they're doing it to Real Madrid
Did he get
in
the
the
ball?
Champions League semi-final.
No, he actually did.
Foul.
He got none,
He's
he got,
alone
now.
he got none of the ball.
Grealish has
But no
been
jello.
a problem, man. Big problem.
People in the comments. Laurie is still bottled it. I mean, bro, like, okay. If it makes you feel good, yeah.
No, you
But-
bottled it because you didn't beat West Ham and.
But I'm not talking
Southampton.
about that. I'm saying the comparison I was making is when we played City and now Real Madrid experiencing what we experienced.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is this is how good
Yeah,
this
it's very
team
hard
are.
to. Yeah, of course.
You know, they can do this to you. It is what it is, bro. Anyway, free kick to City.
That's a goal.
Akanji! Is it Akanji? It looks like it is.
Yes. Now. Hey.
No,
now,
I
now
think-
That's
it's
it now.
over. Now it's over.
On goal, eh?
Now it's over.
Might be.
Yes.
On goal.
finally.
Is it Cecil?
You know what? I was worried. I was actually worried.
Was that Akanji or Cecil G?
Oh gosh.
But whoever it was,
a muted
It's 3-0.
it's 3-0.
I'm going to be reading Twitter until 3 a.m. today. That's gonna be
Game
so
done.
fun. Yeah, that's over.
What more do you have to say?
That's over. Can we have 2 more goals just for fun?
Akanji's
Akanji.
No, was-
What are you saying about that? Yeah.
Oh, let's see. That's not offside. No.
Offside.
No, nada.
But yeah,
You got to say it was coming though, innit?
scoring in the Champions League semi-final. Raul, what do you have to say about this game so far?
Oh, Militao as well.
Cecil
I
G.
mean,
Was on goal.
Any thoughts?
Was that going in? Probably was, yeah. So
Yeah,
you
What's,
still
no, but
get
what's
it.
he doing with his knee like that though? That's poor. Right?
This.
Is that symptomatic of...
This.
Even he's shaking his head because he's thinking, what have I done?
It is. Por.
What, he wants VAR? What is that?
oh, Flex.
It is VAR. For what?
Offside.
I didn't think it was offside.
But it,
Oh, no, it's a goal.
goal.
That's pretty much it, Raul. I've got
Over.
to say. Well, 15 minutes ago, you're 3-0 down on the night, 4-1 on aggregate.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
What a night.
I thought it's nothing. Congratulations to Real Madrid because we play 11 semi-final in 13
Actually,
seasons.
I thought you were congratulating City.
No?
To Real Madrid.
It was a Militao own goal. it went down as.
Yeah.
Kind of backwards.
Congratulations to Real Madrid. Yeah, we play. Listen, we play something that you don't play and City don't play as well.
Oh, what night.
11 semi-final in the last 13 years.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
cannot-
it. We cannot win every year. We are Real Madrid.
But you won this
Everyone
year.
expecting to us win, yeah, but we cannot do it. That's
Watching
it. So
City
simple.
on a Wednesday night. You play Thursdays because you're fucking shy. That was for Mr.
Here we
Flex
go.
over there. Let's all do the Poznan. Do Poznan. Come on.
Come on, go on, go on.
You shamelessly stole from Lech Poznan.
Let's do the Poznan. Let's do the Poznan.
Don't you feel a sense of embarrassment?
Raul!
Do I feel a sense
Stole that
of
from-
cringe at the beautiful
Lech
Poznan?
Poznan.
Come on,
Never.
come on, man.
Never.
Thank you. Thank you, Man City, for making it happen. I would have quit football if I see Madrid in another Champions League final.
You see how, you know what's mad about City? They're like that team that
Here
can,
comes
like,
Morris.
They're that team that can
Slap up teams.
no, you know that, but they're the team that can give the other teams some reprieve. So like Spurs fans,
For Gundogan.
people who didn't want Arsenal to win the league, all them fans, it's like thank you City. Barcelona fans are like thank you City for doing that to Real Madrid.
Yeah, so
They're that team that can just, because they're that good, you could get behind. Obviously, as a Man United fan, that's never going to be the case. But
Oh, I was going to say, is if you get behind, like, right.
that's what I'm saying. No, never going to be the case. For
In
Man
what
United.
may be his penultimate game at the Etihad Stadium before he potentially lifts the Premier League trophy as captain on
Camavinga, I
on-
think it's
on
fair to
Sunday.
say.
Oh,
better-
now
Like, and
now
leave the
Tchouaméni is
pitch.
coming in.
Yeah? Raul.
Sorry?
I think it's fair to say Camavinga's had better nights. And that man there, Rodrigo. A lot of people like,
Can you see
I
him?
know Flex has been going in on Camavinga, but Rodrigo's been awful. Benzema, awful.
Yeah.
But
Kroos,
he's still
awful.
playing.
Ancelotti is going to be criticized for making
Yeah.
subs so late.
This
Oh,
this could be the death knell for Ancelotti, you know? Because I did hear talk.
probably.
I did hear talk that if they go out the Champions League, that he could lose his job.
Really?
It's been a bit of a.
I think that would be really
bit of a
unfair.
hiding tonight.
That would be really unfair for Ancelotti, but still, teams like Madrid or this kind of teams, if they only win one League Cup or these kind of things, they. But I don't think any Madrid fan should be upset with Ancelotti. I think
He's a top manager.
But you know what will happen now in this last 10 minutes? Like this is like the Arsenal one where Haaland should have scored loads, and in the last whenever it is 10 minutes or whatever,
Takes his hair out.
he'll take the hairband out, let the hair do the thing, and then he'll just score. He'll get his goal.
You know, even when we were not playing that well earlier in the season, people were saying this was like Pep's complete idea of what he wanted the City team to be.
Haaland was
And-
nearly in
right
there.
there, mate.
And
That's, you know what I was
And
going
you're
to
seeing
say?
it
They
now.
can't do anything.
You know what I was going to say? They'll spend the rest of the 15 minutes looking to try and get Haaland on the score sheet.
Yeah.
That's what they'll be doing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I just want Madrid to be completely like
Danny Ceballos.
humbled.
For Rodrigo.
Yeah. The thing is, the difference between us is you need to play this kind of semi-final, you know. If you don't
Yeah,
play this kind of
no,
semi-final,
Raul,
you cannot be humble, you know.
Let me ask all the panel a question now, and this is a serious question. Is there any way Inter can beat City in the final?
Well,
Can you make a case for it? Starting with Flex.
Say that again.
Can you make a case for Inter Milan beating City in the final? Because let's face it, City will be there.
Footballing gods comes to mind. Phrases like anything can happen in football comes
So
to mind.
basically you
But it has
say
to be
no.
cliches. Yeah, it has to be cliches. Not this City side. The quality. Like I think they could give. I think they could surprisingly give Man City a game that might not be quite expecting. We might be expecting this actually, just quick, easy 3-0 go home. They might actually put up a bit more of a fight than Real Madrid, but essentially they will lose the game.
Nico, you guys played them, and look, to be fair, they did put you man out. So
It's still. I think
you know a little bit about them. Do you think they got what it takes to give City a good game? Oh,
well done,
Oh,
Diaz, Akanji. Oh, fantastic from Edison. It's back to him.
Real Madrid having it.
Oh wow! Oh
Wants a
god!
clean sheet, mate. Wants a
Yeah, he
clean
does.
sheet.
Ederson, man.
Deserves it. Ain't had nothing to do.
And Benzema's not gonna do anything.
A window of opportunity here for Madrid. Can they get a goal?
I was gonna say.
Very much consolation. At
I was gonna say. I think it is still a Champions League final, and in finals everything gets equalized.
It does,
a bit more. Of course, you're playing against this Man City. I'm sure all the Inter players are watching this game and are like, "I'm gonna play against these guys." I mean, they are quite scared, but still a final, you know. So I think they can put up a fight, and And yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, I would say 80% Man City,
I'm
Man City to
guessing
win.
that
But
their tactics will be to be a counter-attacking game. They'll have to defend like their lives depended on it.
You really
hope that they can hit them on the counter.
yeah,
You can't count them out at all. I mean, look,
No.
we should have beaten Chelsea if you're going off who was the better team in that final. You really can't count. Here comes Phil Foden. No one's going to be going into this Inter Milan final thinking that we have to beat them, or it's that we can't not beat them because we're so much better than them. That's not the way to approach this. We've got to approach this. These are an elite club who have won Champions Leagues in the past and have made it to another Champions League final 13 years after their last peak. So it's clearly a fantastic side. Off comes Kevin De Bruyne.
Right, we're into the last 10 minutes, people, and Phil Foden's just come on for Kevin De Bruyne. Has got a big hug from the manager, as well he might do, because he's had a very good game. Manchester City moving inexorably towards the Champions League final in Istanbul. Will said he's going to be there for sure, with
I'll
or
be
without
there.
a ticket.
With or without a ticket. With or without a ticket.
With or
Yeah.
without a
Irrelevant.
ticket,
I
Will
will be there.
there.
Yeah. So.
We did have a super chat. Right, yeah, from 40 side. He said,
Oh,
Inter need to do
Benzema.
what Jose's Inter did to Pep in 2010. Where is Jose when you need him?
I was actually gonna mention that the Inter was the only team able to well, the only team, but they were able to beat
I remember that game, actually.
prime Barcelona at home in
I
Camp
remember
Nou.
that game.
Mourinho.
Can we just have a close discussion on Benzema? Is
Who?
that the-
Ben's-
that's the end
Ben's
of the
who?
goal?
Ben's who?
Exactly. That's the end of the go. That's the end. He's the current Ballon d'Or holder. By the way.
If it was for Florentino, would have
That's
ended
it.
2 years ago when he was trying to bring
like I
Haaland or
always say,
Mbappe or whoever he was. But
A year is a long time in football.
Yeah, and obviously, look, he's at that stage of his career. Like he's been bad in these two legs. But literally only a year ago, look at the heroics that he did.
Yeah, he did.
To win that Ballon d'Or. He was unbelievable. So I'm not disrespecting him. It's just sad to see. It looks like he
to be honest, today
It's not that
he
guy,
hasn't even been able to get a ball.
No,
No chance. He had no chances.
I was
at
saying
all.
earlier, that sarcastically, of course, that I wanted to see his heat map because there probably wouldn't be 5 touches on it in the opposition box. And that's probably the case. But
Probably you can blame more Modric and
I have to
Kroos
admit,
in this game.
I am surprised at how one-sided this game has been. I really was expecting a bit more.
Unbelievable.
But that being said, though, we've seen City do this to so many teams. Raul, trust me. Well, you live in this country, you know. Week in, week out, City are doing this to teams. You know,
It's a
with
style.
them
It's a
straight
style.
off the park.
I am
fourth one.
disappointing just for my team.
Yeah.
I was
absolutely.
expecting something else from
Yeah,
my team. That's it.
yeah.
This is the problem. I didn't see.
Maybe it's one rodeo too many for this team.
Sorry.
Maybe it's one gig too many for this team. Maybe you need to break it up. I think that's what will happen now, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. But to be honest, I was expecting the player with more hungry. But no, I didn't see anything.
I mean, Flex is looking at this game thinking, shit, man, we might get this in the final of the FA Cup.
Yeah, that day there is,
That would be,
is gonna
imagine how
peak.
embarrassing that would be.
Oh, of course, on our watch. Like, again, some of the phrases I used for
Look at
Inter
them.
Milan,
They just
footballing gods or things can happen, but I can add the extra things in, like it's a derby, form goes out the window, one-off game, neutral ground, all them kind of positive things. You have to believe as a fan.
Positive affirmation.
You have to because obviously, footballing. If it's down to pure football and pure quality, City are miles ahead of us. But in
Even
a one-off
this-
game, in
even
a
this
one-off
man
day,
here,
you know what I mean? We need a lot of things to go for us, but we have to believe. Otherwise, what's the point in going there?
Yeah,
It's the first ever Manchester derby in a FA Cup final.
Wow, I didn't
In the
know.
100th year of Wembley as well.
Wow.
So it's a day of history. It could either be one of the best days of my life.
If we lose
Or
that,
one of the worst.
I was expecting that
One of
one.
the worst.
You'll be
if
there
we
for
lose
sure,
that
yeah?
game, it'll be horrible.
Yeah, I got my ticket. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for sure.
I was going to say, because in Spain, a lot of people talk about Vinicius, the best player in the world right now. And I don't know in England or in the UK if you think the same thing.
Don't
because
go
after
for this way, because if you see the last game for Vinicius, He's
I'm
one
just-
of the best players in the world.
That's exactly.
Against
Don't
who?
go.
I'm not saying one of the best. I'm saying
I know.
the
I
best.
know where are you going,
I'm
but
saying-
today we didn't see Vinicius. We didn't see Rodrigo. We didn't see. We saw only Courtois.
I'm just
Don't
saying-
go for this way.
I'm
Don't
just
go
saying-
for this way
I'm-
because Vinicius is one of the best players in the world right now. Right now.
I'm just saying-
Okay, if you just won La Liga because you have fucking money,
Against-
that's it. You cannot do anything else.
Is he the best
So
player in the world
that's it.
against
Don't go for this way.
Osasuna or
Like you said, don't go for-
Getafe or
I'm,
Osasuna? Who's he who
Yeah,
against?
no. We bet in the final to Osasuna. Do you know who won in the semi-final? Barcelona in Camp Nou, 4-0. Okay. Do you know who won in the quarter of the final?
No.
Atletico Madrid.
Nada,
Yeah,
nada,
Atletico
nada.
Madrid. So what are you talking
Who?
about?
Who?
You are talking now.
¿Qué?
You are talking now because you are in the
beef.
final. No, it's true. It's so easy. Now it's so easy. Speak against us now. It's so easy. I know this way. I know this way. I know this way.
Alvarez is
I'm
coming
just
on.
trying
It's
to
so
say.
easy.
I'm
It's
just
so
trying
easy
to
speak
open a
now about Real
question.
Madrid.
And
and
Haaland's
about
off.
Vinicius.
Oh, not the best game for Haaland.
Well done, Haaland.
He wasn't quite on it today. He still, did his
He
bit.
did the job he was there to do.
Yeah, he still
go on.
got stuck in. Was a presence up front, but in terms of his goal scoring, wasn't able to get it over the line today. But hey, a couple of super chats. 40 sides are said, if City win the treble, are they as good as Barca was under Pep?
Not
I
yet.
think that Barca
They can
are the
get.
best
They
club
can
side
get.
of
They
all
can
time.
get there if they keep
That's
going that
still-
way, but not yet.
That's still the best side ever. So let's.
I think
some
most
respect.
people would agree with that, to be honest, by common consensus.
They're getting.
Barca
They,
team.
they might get close.
Yeah, they might
They are
be,
getting
yeah.
close.
End the stream. Dave says, Man City fan sounds like an ex-Chelsea fan. Decided to buy a retro shirt.
Yeah.
That Eton accent is strong.
Man
Bro.
City-
Stop hating on my boy Will,
Eat an
man.
accent.
He's a City fan.
Eat this guy. Oh, man.
No, listen, you're gonna get
That
it,
is
bro.
that is so disrespectful.
In a way, it's a kind of backhanded compliment because you're winning and on top of things. He's trying to wind you up. But listen, it is what it is. City.
How did he pay to say that? or did you just choose? Or did you just choose to read it out?
No. He's a super chat. He's a super chat.
Cheers, lad. I'll get a
LG
point with that.
says, had enough of this Space Jam team. Kiss my teeth. Corruption.
Yeah, innit? You know what is real? Do you know what
That's
is
yet to be proven, though.
what is real is that until Pep leaves, forget it. Until he leaves Man City, forget it. And
That's a bit
like you,
defeatist, isn't it?
no, it's true though. No, I mean, they're always going to be this good. Like, I'm not saying like other teams can't get better and keep trying to do that, but
Right.
in terms of that default, Man City at the beginning of every season
Well done.
will be
Oh yeah, they're the
favourites
team to
and
beat.
just
Yeah.
doing this, and it is. Do you know what you have to?
Oh, what a goal! Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing.
Get it
saying
done.
that.
Get it
Take a
done.
bow.
That's it.
What
That's
a
I
goal!
wanted.
Even Foden is.
Oh yes.
We've seen Man City's present be linking up with Bernardo Silva and
And that
Kevin
was
De
a
Bruyne,
replacement for
and now we're seeing the future. Now we're seeing Alvarez and Foden.
4-0 in the Champions League
at
against
the
Real
Etihad.
Madrid.
Real Madrid have been absolutely humbled. As I said in the first game, and Laurie gave me the look when I said that we could have turned them over if we wanted to. We can go there and we can run away with it against Madrid, and we've done it.
I'm
I won't have any more disrespect about a single one of those players on the pitch.
I'm speechless.
It's been a murder in Manchester.
4-0.
Look at that pass, man.
Nothing to say.
And look at the finish as
Go
well.
on, man. Winning the
Foden.
league last weekend and now getting this game.
Right.
Oh, what a week for
Real
me.
Madrid getting knocked out of the UEFA Champions League 5-1 on aggregate.
Yeah, it's actually a battering.
It is.
It's a battering, bro.
And I'll be honest, Raul.
He bottled it.
4-0 doesn't flatter them, you know.
It could be six.
Yeah.
It could be six.
You're
Can we
my
get
guy,
the fifth?
you know
Can we
that,
get the
yeah?
five?
No. You
Well,
are
4-0
you are right.
Does not
You are
flatter
right.
City.
You are
Oh
right.
God,
Could
man.
be
What
more.
Because
a
it could have
week
been.
for me.
There could have been 4-0
What a
up in the
week.
first half.
100%.
Winning.
Exactly.
We won the league.
Don Carlos like
in the
raw
Espanyol Stadium. One of our biggest rivals.
You know what? He's thinking I normally have cigars, but today, boy.
Oh, where are they?
Got a super chat here from this guy. He says, "As a goon, I'm rooting for Man U. Come on, you mugs." I don't know.
When you mugs.
I don't know what to make.
Thank you.
Hurry up, ref, man. Just blow the whistle.
Some ice soap.
We know they won, all right, man. I don't want to staying around for this blue.
Are
moon,
you
gotta go with their
hating, or
flags
is there
out,
a
mate.
modicum of respect to say?
What do you mean hating? That goal just went in. What was I just saying?
No, but
I was saying, listen,
look
until
at
Pep
that,
goes
look at
anywhere, this is what it's going to be. They are scary.
they're on another level.
They're
man.
on another level. They're on another planet. And of course, every team, they're men. They're human beings. Every team can lose a game.
Yeah.
You know, but it's going to be few and far between with this team. And at the business end of the season, when the games matter, the big games matter.
Yeah, good point.
This team
They
does
pull
it.
up, man.
And I know they haven't done it in the Champions League yet. But every time when they lost against Chelsea, we said it.
That's it.
Now they said it.
Congratulations.
4-0.
Congratulations.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But I will say, it's coming.
Well, what can I say?
Well deserved, man.
Other than,
very well deserved.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
and I think,
Come on.
is that man there man of the match? He had a quite a second half,
Man in the match.
but in the first
Put it here.
half,
Put it here, because I
Today-
won it as well. We
today,
won
yes.
La Liga as well.
Today, yes.
You can put it here.
Today, yes.
This is the champions portion of the table.
Mate, this is the Champions League show. Go on. Go and touch the trophy. It's yours. Don't
He
back
tried
out
that
of it.
before.
Listen, Will, yeah, I know.
tried
I know
that
what happened
before.
Will, I'm saying, come on, mate. This is a different city. They've learned. Put your hands on that trophy and say, you're playing Inter Milan in the final. Pick that up and say it's yours. Come on.
But just get the ribbons ready. Get the ribbons ready. And get
Just
the-
pick it up.
Get those off. Get
It's
those
yours.
Whilst we're watching the City fans celebrate on the pitch and the Madrid players, City players celebrate on the pitch, Benzema trudging off looking forlorn. Couple of super chats to read out.
Amazing, man.
KP Masters, in the words of Kennedy, this is for that Madrid fan. Vamos, B word, vamos. Oh yeah, Kennedy, big up Kennedy. She was on the, she said that.
Kennedy.
Remember?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she did.
She's there tonight in the stadium.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Another super
Getting
chat
the ticket.
from Debbie Lee Dupree says, if you are Mbappe, you must be loving this. Kaz and Varane are singing Soul by the Morning to Tony Kroos and Luka. And Luka Modric. CR7 must be loving this as well for not signing me back.
Look at them, man. They're just too
I
good.
really want to see this. Really celebrating.
Hey, you know what? Who I feel sorry for as well. I know you can say from Man United because they've got to face them. Chelsea on, when is it? Sunday?
Oh, man.
Is it Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Chelsea are going to get absolutely... They're going to be
King
another
Juice
four.
says,
Another
super chat
four.
says, get your man Raul a snicker, he doesn't look himself.
Where's the? Oh! Are you wearing the shut up T-shirt behind that? Are you wearing the T-shirt?
Can I just say, this guy, he
you wearing the
may
t-shirt?
or may not have a crown under that desk as well.
Listen, pero
It's going to be a very sad commute on the Piccadilly line wearing his crown home.
what are you? You cannot say anything. You cannot say anything.
I can say something. Shut up!
Shut up.
Shut
Yeah,
up! Take the
exactly.
T-shirt. Take
Shut
the
up.
T-shirt.
Shut up, eh? Shut up. Shut up.
A super
Shut
chat
up.
here from Manoj, he says, when City win the treble, some of the Man United supporters who were supporting Sir Jim will come to their senses. We need Qatar to win the league.
God.
I don't quite know the significance of that one.
Finally.
But what I do know is that Man City have smoked Real Madrid, absolutely smoked them 4-0, and now go through to the final where they will play Inter Milan in Istanbul. Just briefly sum up, I don't want to prolong Raul's torture for too long, but gives you a quick assessment of tonight's game.
Nothing. Congratulations. No, it's true.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Manchester City. We didn't play. We didn't show in Manchester. I don't know what we are at the moment. I think we are sleeping still 90 minutes after the game. So I don't know what we did, but we didn't do anything. So congratulations to Manchester City. We cannot win every year. I don't know. We cannot win, but it's football. It's football. That's it.
Classy from Raul, as I would expect. Flex, you're the sort of adopted Madrid fan tonight. You've
That
seen,
didn't last long. Didn't last long. Complete and utter domination. I think you can mock City for never have won the Champions League, and you know you can say that they keep bottling it in that moment. But also there's a general consensus that everybody feels that eventually they're going to do it. Like all those times where, you know, out to Lyon, out to Spurs, out to Madrid, you know, didn't win against Chelsea in the final. It wasn't like you felt like they're not going to be back, they've blown it. Yeah. You always felt like they'll be back. And they have. And I think this is the season where they're definitely going to win the Champions League. And as a Man United fan now, that's it. The treble, you're looking at that.
Before I go to the other side of the table, I'll just read out this super chat here from Abi Falami. He says, the final should be interesting. No pressure at all on Inter, who no one expects to win. I like my chances playing with no expectations. That's a reasonable point, you know. Man City will be heavy favourites. The pressure will be all on them.
Yep.
Yeah, so Inter Milan, if they can
they're heavy favourites in almost every game they play.
Yeah, true, but there'll be an extra pressure on this because the Champions League is their holy grail.
Do you think that this type of favorites could be a problem in the next few years? Because now you are suffering in the Premier. Let's see what happens in a few years in Europe. I don't know. I'm just asking. Maybe we need to find any solution for this type of investment,
we're wrapping up. Yeah. We've heard from Raul, we've heard from the adopted Real Madrid fan Flex. Let's move over to the winning side of the table. Let's have a chat with Nico,
the adopted Man City fan
tonight.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, this has been probably the happiest week in terms of football that I've had in years. Not only because of
the title,
because of this game.
Is your team? Because it's your team.
But can I?
Yeah, you can finish, but it's not your team.
Can I?
It's like in Spain, we say you have the consuelo del tonto. I don't know how it's in Spain, in English. Can you translate? How is it? Because he's not translating. You have the consuelo. ¿Cómo se dice consuelo del tonto? Because
I can't translate nothing. You asked
consolation, like
consolation goal.
Yeah, because he's not playing Europe, and now he came here. Last about that because he cannot play in Europe. Okay, you can finish.
Okay, so we won the league against our biggest rivals, along with Real Madrid in Español Stadium.
Bullshit.
Today we had this game because I couldn't even breathe the last seasons because Madrid was always in the Champions League final and winning Champions Leagues. So at the end of the season, when it came to me as a Barcelona fan, I couldn't breathe. So Will, thank you Man City for giving me this.
To put that into context, like me and Flex were saying, you got to say that was me. Tottenham were playing tonight. That's the strength. You know what I mean?
We're playing tonight.
Yeah, so I can understand.
And for the last 4 years, they've been in the Champions League final, and for the last 4 years, they won 3 Champions Leagues. So that's for me. Like I can actually watch football and enjoy it for the end of this season. As a fan, I want Man City to win, but if they lose, whatever. I mean, I don't mind that much as if it was Madrid.
Because now you're like, they've done your job, it's fine, they can do what they need.
No, because I want Guardiola to win the Champions League. But apart from this, Will, thank you very much, man. Congratulations.
Right, moving on then to Will. It's only fitting that he should have the last word. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to leave it to you, bro.
Wow.
4-0 tonight. Emphatic win. How are you feeling? Elated, I would have thought.
That was the single greatest European night in the history of Manchester City Football Club.
So far.
Well, this team is 3 games now from English footballing immortality. Wow. And there's 3 games left.
Chelsea?
Before that. And
you're going to win the league. Even if you don't beat Chelsea, it's going to happen.
1 win in the league left. Yeah. 3 more games, and then we'll see. But that was the greatest European night in Man City's history, and the best is yet to come.
Well, what can I say? Yeah, let's give City and Will a round of applause. Come on, Flex. Come on, don't be so...
Come on. You're clapping a lot.
Right, people, we're wrapping up now. Wow, what can I say? We're seeing Jack Grealish and the other City players on the pitch waving to the fans. And I don't think, to be fair to them, they're sort of... It's not like a victory parade as, we've won the Champions League. It's more to thank the fans and to celebrate what has been a very, very impressive performance. 4-0 at home. in the Champions League semi-final against a footballing giant like Real Madrid, man. That's big things right there. So salute to Man City. Thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate your support. Thanks to all the people who's on the panel today. Raul, quick.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Sorry.
My boy Flex. Round of applause for him. Nico in house. And Will the Foreign.
And Laurie, of course.
Yeah, thank you, Laurie. Thank you.
Laurie. We got Laurie.
Well done to City. Thanks for tuning in to DR Sports. Smash the like button, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you soon. We're out.
See you in Istanbul. Come on.